stream, so gonna have to do some first time like install stuff, but why am I over there? No, I'm right here. See, there we go. Add conclude. I was gonna say that I still have the setup to. Oh dear lord, why is the game so? What? Oh, so it looks like we've got some resolution issues. Let me see if I can fix that. I may just have to play it in a window. Let's see. Yeah, we don't need ads right now. Absolutely not. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub, Cranberry. That's awesome. Thank you. I think maybe whenever it gets into the actual game, I'll be able to mess with that. In this game, sound is important for certain scenes. Wearing headphones is recommended. Sound will now play. Adjust the volume as necessary that you may hear the sound. Once you're finished, press Z. Or X. Hey, Zwick! Welcome, welcome! Okay, quieter sound. Yeah, it seems to not like when I press the X button, though. Like, it automatically switches me back to keyboard. Yes, I have finished adjusting the volume. But since I'm a coward, I kept my volume relatively low anyway. In the event you look away from the screen while playing, we're not responsible for what you see? What? That's not optimistic at all. In the event you look away from the screen while you're playing, we are not responsible for what you see. So if I look away right now and then I see my Star Fox shelf, like, is like my Arwing gonna start floating and start attacking me like an Ocarina of Time? This game can get frustrating sometimes. You are always welcome to ask me if you want information. Like before, your well-being is important. If you seem to be getting frustrated, I'll request a water break and a breather. And thank you so much, Cranberry. I definitely appreciate that because I will need it. Well, I'm fine with that game. Just let me continue, please. Warning, please refrain from playing if you have concerns for your mental or physical health. Too late. Like, I already have 2 of those double whammies, my friend. I mean, I appreciate the warning, but, I mean... Yomawari Lost in the Dark. Okay, so let's go. Let me see if I can turn this on full screen, because it's in borderless window right now. And rather be full screen. Yeah, that's not going to work because for some reason it keeps turning it back to the 4K display. So I guess no! Okay, so give me just a second, chat. I gotta fix this resolution issue because it's bothering me. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so I guess I'm not going to be able to do it in full screen because anytime I go to full screen, it overrides my display settings to put it in my 4K. But the problem is that while I do have a 4K monitor, I can't play the game. I can't stream the game in 4K naturally. But the problem is that it still changes the window into a 4K sized window. So I'm just gonna have to play it in borderless full screen. But that's okay. I mean, as long as I'm playing the game, that's what's important. Let me just fix the adjustments real quick. Okay, we're good. Why does there continue whenever I've only ever played this game once? And it was the demo. Yeah, I think that's okay. Like, I mean, we can see everything on the screen. And hello, Fox Arts, welcome! Welcome. Okay, so I think we are all ready. Gotta get all the technical difficulties out of the way before we, begin. This music sounds so somber. Okay, let's, do some character customization. I'm trying to think of, like, what I would actually, like, use as my hairstyle. Yeah, there we go. Long hair. That's what I would have. Which, it's funny because, like, in real life, like, I always keep my hair, like, my human form really short. But in the female human form, my hair would be long. Let's see. Hair color. Hair color. The closest thing to white. Well, I guess I can't make a white hair color, so I will go with, this mossy green? Ooh, green bag, too. Even better. Oh, we can have a little bow on our head, like Cranberry! Music in this game is beautiful, but there isn't a lot of it. I got your typical metalhead hair. That's true for a lot of the Yomawari series. Very little music, but the music does have is amazing. Hi, how are you? I'm doing okay. I'm just happy to be streaming. I was going to stream a little bit earlier, but I fell asleep for a nap, and, well, as I've said in the past, I have a lot of issues with sleep, so, well, it went a bit longer than I intended it to, but, hey, we're here now. Okay, what other accessories can we get here? Like a little beanie. So it's either a bow or a beanie. You know what? I'll go with the cute little bow in honor of Cranberry. As far as outfits, it looks like there's only like 2, so let's go with this one. Keep like a consistent color. Yeah, something like that. Okay, that is going to be our character. No. Or rather, actually, now that I think about it, would you rather that I not name my character Eno? Would you like to name them yourself, chat? Just because I've noticed that a lot more fun can be had if we like name the character something else because it becomes more memorable later on. So, what do you want to name our little gremlin here, who's probably gonna get eaten alive, ripped apart, turned into ectoplasm? Like, what should we name our lovely victim here? Oh, speaking of which, I went to the doctor this morning to discuss my sleep problems, and he wants to get a sleep study set for me. One of those at-home kits I can use while I sleep. Yeah, whenever I did my testing for sleep apnea, they had me hooked up to like this breathing machine that recorded me while I slept, and I did that, and that's how they figured out that I had sleep apnea. Name them Baseface. I'm fine with Eno. Eno kind of makes it more personal. So I guess it's kind of game where we want to make it personal, where it's like talking to me. Well, geez, like, if you want in the door that badly... Oh, please don't jump scare me at the very beginning. Oh, we're in the bathroom. Okay, this is dramatic. Well, this brings back a lot of bad memories from the 7th grade. Okay, let me see if I remember the controls. Well, I guess I only have a limited amount of control right now. I hear, like, talking in the background. It's me. Hello, it's me. Oh, hey, I recognize this bathroom. Wait a minute, this is the school from the demo. But this is a different set of children, I think. Because the children in the demo were looking for their cat. So this must be some actual students at the school then. It's a me, Mari Ino. Yeah, the beginning is going to hit you pretty hard. Oh, no. This part is messed up. Okay, so I feel like I'm going to run into the cat. And the cat's going to be, like, skinned alive along with my character from the demo. Hold the L1 button to tiptoe. Tiptoe through the tulips. So why are we tiptoeing past the children's? I mean, I understand they don't have any faces, but... Oh, I don't like this. Like, we just started. All Yomawari games are pretty open-ended story-wise. Tiptoeing lets you move without changing direction. I just got hit with a paper wad. Am I gonna go to detention again, like when I was a kid? As you approach an item, you can interact with it. When a star icon is displayed, you can pick up the item with X. So I guess that reminds me of a fun story when I was in middle school. I remember that I got hit with paper wads in my art class, and I actually got a referral for it and sent to detention instead of the kid. Press the... Why is it giving me PlayStation controls? What? Who does that? Like, what kind of a monster would throw a ball at somebody in the middle of a hallway? Like, come on, man. Like, school's already hard enough, yo. These monsters, yeah. I mean, these kids are probably just as much monsters as the actual monsters are. Because let me tell you, like, school is traumatic. Like, I've got so many bad memories when I was in school. In fact, I actually, like, part of that interview I did with Azil, like, a lot of it was just me trashing on the school district that I was a part of. But yeah, like, I got sent to ISD, which is in-school detention, because I got hit with a paper wad. And, like, I guess for some, like, the teacher thought that I was an accomplice or something, and the teacher had it out for me, so they sent me to detention and not the kid. And then there was another time that I got hit with a wooden spoon in that same class, and I got detention, and I wasn't allowed to do art projects for the rest of the semester, and I had to do boring bookwork from the textbook. Yeah, fuck you, Mrs. Washburn. Like, I remember you. I remember what you made me do in middle school. An accomplice, yes! When it comes to Yomawari, just expect suffering in some form. Well, hey, maybe this will help me overcome my school trauma. A will appear when you're close enough to interact with something. Eno, go to hell. Go to hell. Idiot, idiot, go to hell. Well, hey, how about you say it to my face, punk, instead of running off like a little bitch? Oh, sorry. I'm getting a little heated. So, I need to remember that I am a spirit. I am no longer in middle school or high school. I am Eno. Calm. Relaxing. I am an observer, not a participant. We already went to hell. You invited me there, remember? Yeah, I've been to hell. It's like, don't give me that. Ow. Man, these kids are fucking freaking monsters. Like, is there no faculty that's like, okay, maybe we shouldn't allow a bucket on top of this door? I mean, you're just putting me in there with the other students. How is that a funny thing? Like, unless the students in here are gonna start beating me up, then, like, literally all you did was shut the door on me. And I mean, I've already got a one-up on all of you kids. I've got eyeballs. None of you have eyes or discernible facial features. And I'm guessing that's my desk. I had a desk like that. In the back of the class in 6th grade in math class, there was a bunch of graffiti written on the wall. Nice Black Mesa shirt. Yeah, it's a tank top, so technically if I wanted to, I could take my cardigan off, but this was my original outfit, kind of like my my real outfit, if you will. But hey, welcome Octopus, good to see ya. I beat Castlevania last stream. Kind of brings back your pent-up rage, doesn't it? That's how I felt when I watched the beginning of it. Yeah, it does, because it makes me remember all the stupid stuff that I went through when I was in school. I was an outcast. Yeah, and Fox, like, that's why what I really want to foster here is, like, doesn't matter who you were in school, like, you are welcome here, and you're all cool. For objects that you can hold, a hand icon will be displayed. Okay, I was gonna say, did I literally put an entire, like, I thought I put an entire chair in my inventory. You know what? We're gonna be teacher's pet, and we're gonna take this to the front of the class, because here's another story. So, when I was in the 3rd grade, I did not get along with the other students, and the teacher's solution was, okay, Eno, your chair is going to be right here in front of the teacher's desk, and you're going to do all of your work there. So, like, I would be, like, right here in front of the teacher, and I'd be doing my work. Obviously, I had a desk, but, like, so it was more like this, and then the desk would be, like, right here where the chair is. But, yeah, that was what it was like when I was in the 3rd grade, because I guess the teacher couldn't figure out a way to discipline me better. And I went through that a lot when I was in school. Just stupid, like stuff like that where the teacher didn't know how to properly handle stuff. What is that? Like a... Eat. Refuse. No, we are refusing. I don't care how long it takes. We are not going to sit here and let the bullies bully us. And what is that, a worm, or is that a tadpole or something? No. Like, I do not accept this fate. Like, I don't care how many farting noises the game has to give me. I already went through that school trauma. I'm not going through it again. Nope, we are refusing. We're going to sit here until these kids get bored and everyone else gets bored, and then they go to another stream. No, we are going to sit here, and we're going to keep pressing this button. I refuse to give in to fate. I am in control! Oh, you know what? Fine, I'll eat it, but I'll spit it back in your face. What did they serve us, like, LSD in a worm? Yeah, it's all fun and games until you injure the person, then get in trouble, kids. But it shows you that, like, kids in school and just people that tortured you like that can be just as much of a monster as a real monster. I own my Outcast label and wear it with pride. I didn't care for the people around me. I kept to myself and they left me alone. Yeah, it's like... It's like I am completely content with being the outcast, because then I look back on all my accomplishments from then to now, and I've done so much, and you know what, I'd rather be an outcast than just another person who's like following trends, because Oh no, is this the girl that committed suicide in the demo? No, no, there's always another way. Don't. Please don't do it. I was stuck in a weird limbo, respected by everyone but never belonging anywhere. Yeah, I was kind of in a weird spot too. Like, I was accepted my senior year. I wasn't popular by any means, but I could talk to anybody I wanted to. I played through this game a few times, but the beginning was still hard. Oh, 100% because it's relatable. You can relate to this very much. Especially like those of us who went through a hard time in school. Near like at sunrise or sunset. She jumped, didn't she? So I'm guessing that was the girl from the demo that we tried to talk to but couldn't. Or we're in some weird limbo now? Because if it's near a lake at sunset, it reminds me of the time when I was... Oh, yeah. Where am I? What should I do? I have to find a way back. Wait, I think I hear base face. Just barely. Oh, there he is. You can slightly hear the bass. See, even base face is here to remind everybody that, very serious talk here. If you're going through a rough time and you feel like you don't have anybody else to talk to, or like you feel that there's nothing left for you, please, I encourage you to talk to somebody. I've been there myself many, many times in my life. In 2013, especially, I nearly took my own life. So please, if there's something going on, don't be afraid to talk to me. Don't be afraid to talk to someone else. I'm not a therapist by any means, but definitely talk to somebody and get it out, because that's something that I've been working through myself, is getting out all of my past memories with my therapist. And yeah, like, definitely talk to somebody about it. Yeah, like, just because your perception of what it's like is not like, because you could think like, oh, it wasn't that bad, but when you tell somebody and then you look at it in perspective, it really was. Your feelings are valid, and I want everybody to know that. I think people are genuinely afraid of me. Was it just like a personality trait thing, or was it because of your physique? I think people just looked at me and they thought I was weird. Like, they thought because I was kind of like in the back all the time, I was kind of in the back of the lunchroom and stuff all the time. I kind of just didn't, like, people just thought that I was a weird kid that shouldn't be interacted with. Since it's been a while since you played the demo, say that the same character you're controlling now is the one you... Okay, so it's the one with the cat. Reminds me of Kenny Crow. Come on down to Kenny Crow's, where you can get you some Kenny fries, the original recipe. I loved Kenny Crow. What is that? Well, it's a flashlight aimed at somebody dead in the snow. I knew a few people in school who were like that. I was always chill with them. Yeah, it wasn't until my senior year that I really opened up and kind of started, like, talking to more and more people. Because a lot of the time, the popular kids that I talked to were not, like, jerks. They just They just, like, they were more social and they hung out with more people. The flashlight is on the ground. Maybe I can borrow it. No, this mound in the dirt is coming towards me. Flashlight found. Flashlight I borrowed from someone in the forest. You borrowed from someone in the forest, yeah. On the battery lid, there's a note that says, turn on and off with pad button, change directions of light with R. Okay. I should turn on the flashlight. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. But you refuse. Okay, so what if I just... How do I do this? Okay, that... Maybe I should switch the keyboard while I do this, just so I know what button I'm actually pressing. Okay, confirm. Turn on and off with B. Okay, so it's the B button. There we go. So what would it be on my controller then? Okay, so it's the option key. Okay. I was homeschooled most of my childhood, so I didn't really have the chance to be made an outcast, but I'm shy and awkward enough that I probably would have been. Well, hey, Octopus, like, I think that regardless of that, you're a really pleasant person to be around. Like, I really loved hearing about your tabletop RPG. I really loved hearing, or reading that story that you wrote, especially. Like, the fairy was just adorable. Physique and general traits, I was big, didn't really talk to people and got good grades. Apparently that meant I knew things. It just shows you that people are really judgmental about your physical appearance and traits rather than actually getting to know somebody. Because I'm sure that there's a lot of people that have probably popped into my Twitch and saw me as, like, saw my cute avatar and then heard my voice come from this, my avatar, and they're probably like, oh, yeah. But, you know, like, I'm just a cute little spirit that has a voice for radio. And a face for cuddles. There's something on the ground. It looks like a bean. What is this? A dirty pebble. Probably didn't help that I had welder burns even in the 7th grade. What? Are you freaking... Are you really for real? I get killed by a little pebble that was in my inventory? Or at least transitioned into another area? What was that nonsense? A pebble? Ugh. My eyes. Yeah, and apparently that guy's eye, too. I can't open my eyes. Hey! Don't go that way. What are you doing here? Oh god, it's Navi. Could it be? Can you not see? This is now a true horror game. Hey, listen! It's okay, calm down first. Can you hear the sound of this bell? I'll keep ringing it, so just follow the sound. Well, you could hold my hand. Come on, this way. This is deep. You looked up at the sky from the school rooftop, didn't you? You're cursed. That's an understatement, my friend. Anytime I see the word cursed, I think of that meme of the skeletons. It's like, oh, you came across a spooky, scary skeleton. Repost in 69 secs or be cursed for 420 years. But I think, like, even though this is a really scary game, it kind of gives you the opportunity to talk about these serious topics like bullying in school and stuff. Once you get out of here, you have to break the curse quickly. I told you how to break it before. You remember, right? Right? Wait, don't tell me. Do you not remember? Well, I mean, if you know, you can tell me again. Not even me? Well, I mean, to be fair, ball of poop mist, I literally have not spoken a word to you. So how are you discerning this level of information from me that would determine that, oh, I don't know who you are. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. My hands are in front of my eyeballs that are probably bleeding! Because a literal nut, like a tiny little nut pebble, like turned into an eyeball and started attacking me. So, I mean, I'm not in any position to argue. My eyes. I can see! Hey, are you okay? Huh? Are your eyes okay now? Oof. Was half expecting it to be Crazy Wolf. Well, if it was Crazy Wolf, well, you would hear a lot more swearing and a lot more jokes just pulled out of nowhere. Who are you? You should know who I am. Me telling you that won't help. You have to remember... Well, how would not telling me not help? Like, unless my memory is about as good as a goldfish... Okay, good point. You have to remember on your own. Thank you, Fox Arts. Come on, this way. Follow me. What is it? Well... You mentioned a curse. Ah, Moogles! Cranberry, why? I mean, yes, we're in the snow. It's almost like the Narsh Cliffs, but still. You already know all about the curse. You just forgot. That's all. Once you get out of here and make it home, go look for your memories, okay? That was the curse. 10 Moogles. Let's go. Hurry. Time's running out. Hey. Do you see that? See what? Oh, yes, I do see the gooey tentacle monster! My heart rate's already going up, and then I'm getting hit with stuff. Wait, what is that thing? That's what I said when I looked in the mirror when I was younger. It's a spirit. No way! No freaking way! A spirit! I found my kin. Well, maybe. Maybe it's not quite, but I'm kind of more of like a deity than an actual just like run of the mill spirit. But hey, when night falls, all sorts of them wander around the town. Jeez, that must really affect the resale value of the home, of all the homes in the area. You're not gonna like these spirits. No, they're not friendly and cuddly like I am. Do we have to go past it? They're kind of greasy. I looked away while playing the game. Oh no! Yeah, don't let it get you. How? That kind of spirit will attack as soon as it sees you. But if you don't make eye contact, most spirits won't notice you. So close your eyes and walk slowly. Okay? You have to keep them closed, okay? No matter what. Okay, my eyes are closed, so how about moving? But my eyes are closed! You're just not letting me move! Unless I have to sit here for a second. Let's go. Remember, don't open your eyes. This sounds like Fae rules. It does. It really does. But also, this mysterious lady that's been helping us, like, at the same time, like, they can just run no problem past these spirits. Ho! Ho ho! I like this mechanic, though, because usually in a horror game you just run and hide, but no, like, as long as you just have your eyes closed, you're safe. At least for now. Can I open my eyes now? It's okay now, open your eyes. What if I go back? They really didn't notice. Yeah, let's point a bright flashlight in their general vicinity. I'm sure it'll come in handy again in the future. So keep it in mind. Yeah, who is this person? Now let's get going. I was also considering making my head pat redeem like 5 points. That way anybody can do it. Like, I'm going to adjust a lot of the points, a lot of the costs for the points at some point. That's a lot of points, say that really quickly. No, but I have a lot of adjustments that I'm going to make. Miss? What happened? Ugh, damn it. We're running out of time. Hi, I wanted to come and say you were cute, but I'm gonna take a nap. Hope you have a great stream, you know? Okay, thank you for popping in, Sarah. Love you lots, my good friend. Hope you have a good rest and sweet dreams. We're running out of time. This is because of the curse. I have it too. Well, okay, I'll pick you up and carry you. Let's go. That lady is Moflair's human form. Oh! Well, I mean, I'm already referencing Cranberry with the bow. Huh, it's better now. No way, you too? This is why you need to hurry. As the curse gets worse, your body will stop moving. Your head will get all messed up. And you'll be out in the snow running from spirits. And, one by one, you'll lose all your precious memories. In the end, what happens is Never mind. Come on. This way. Well, I mean, if we lose our memories, then why don't we think of a practical solution to this? Let's write ourselves a post-it note. Let's tattoo it on our arm. It's like, okay, this is me. This is Eno. You have a curse. Go to this place. But yeah, it would be pretty cool if it was. Because she's Cranberry's constant companion. I can't go with you past here. Huh? You'll be on your own from here on out. There's a small blue archway up ahead. A little ways past it is the exit. Speaking of stuff from school, I'm reading it like a kid who's like reading something out of a textbook along with the rest of the class. Also, take this with you. It would help if you, the master of unlocking, took it with you. Is this a pocket watch? The time limit for the curse is 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. You have until then to break it. Oh, please don't tell me there's actually a time. I need to break the curse all by myself? But I can't. I don't even know how. Makes me wonder, what if somebody deliberately takes on the curse because they will lose all their memories? What if their past haunts them so much that losing it all would be preferable to the pain of keeping those memories? Just so you don't freak out, the time limit is a story mechanic, not a gameplay mechanic, so don't feel like you need to rush. Okay, thank you, Cranberry. That was a little bit concerning on my part. Wait, don't leave! You have to remember your lost memories, and me. I know you'll figure out what to do, then. Once you remember me, we'll meet again. I'll always be waiting for you to come and find me. See ya. Wait! Huh. I mean, I wouldn't mind that curse, to be honest. Yeah, but at the same time, losing all of your memories, you lose everything about who you are. And I think that's the burden that all of us carry, is while we would love for these memories, these past sins and horrible things that have been done to us, or what we've seen and experienced. I mean, as much as I would like to take that away, as somebody who suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder, if I took that away, it would take a lot of who I am as a person away. Because a lot of the reason that I'm so nice, and how I'm able to empathize with people, is that I understand pain a lot. Because I've been through a lot of pain. Now that I think about it, I should take a look at the pocket watch that girl gave me. Is it gonna jump scare me like the freaking Pebble did? There's a small note inside. I should see what it says. Stuck note found. Okay. A note I found in the pocket watch. In neat handwriting, it says, "Keep your eyes closed when walking beyond the gate. No matter what happens, never turn back." No, you just got coconut mailed. You just stand there for 4 hours, and the in-game time limit won't advance. It only advances at story progression points. Yeah, it's okay. So it's like Majora's Mask. Well, not like Majora's Mask, but it's not like Majora's Mask, where it'll just keep going. It's the gateway. The exit is past here. Okay, I just need to keep walking with my eyes closed tight. Yep. Just like this. There's nothing wrong. We are just having a nightly stroll through this frozen garden as we walk with our eyes closed, and Eno, the human girl that is in some limbo place, is walking with her eyes closed, and I am narrating her story. She's got beautiful green hair, a beautiful purple bow, a green backpack, and she is walking, and it seems there is a spirit that is coming up behind them. Yeah, that's a hallucination. Like that was a beginner's trap to make me open my eyes. Remember! Remember... Oh, kid, no! Remember the time that I was hit with the ducks? Give me back my bells. I thought that said, give me back my balls. It's still going. That was scary. What was that? I think there's no escaping the things that shaped us. We would become a different person if it went that way. On a scale of 1 to 10, how spooky is game? Very spooky. Very, very spooky. Duckpocalypse is long. It's 150 ducks. That's why it's so expensive, and I'm thinking of making it more expensive because of that. Spooky Kit handles spooky, like middle-aged suburban families handle spicy food. They take it like a champ. But hey, Fox Arts, I think you're really pleasant to be around. Like, we've had some really good conversations with each other, and I'm just really happy you're here. So, regardless of what your own mind says to yourself, you're welcome here, and I really appreciate your presence. So, thank you for being here in my little realm of the internet and joining us for a spooky game night. I can hit him several more times, folks. No, please don't. Yeah, I think I'm going to make that more expensive, just in case. Or put a limit on it. Because I was talking about adjusting prices. So that's probably a good idea so I don't get, like, hit with chocobos and... Okay, fine. I'll give you what you want. Is this what you want? Well, here, I'm in control of my own destiny. So here, we're gonna hit me with the Master Balls. We're gonna hit me with the Ducks. And then we're gonna hit me with the 10 Moogles. And then we're gonna hit me with the Chocobos. I'm in control of my own destiny. Nobody controls me. I allow myself to get hit with ducks at my own will, at my own discretion. I am in control. I am in control. Quick, someone put him in a box. I'm gonna try to download Gmod this weekend. Okay, that's good, Kit. Like, that way we can actually play it. Just let me know what time works best for you. And Joop? No, get the box off my head. It's too big. How much would one need to do that to break everything? Probably a lot. This isn't the school rooftop. That's a Kamidana over there. Eno loses his mind. I'm excited to Gmod stuff again. Me too. Like, it's been so long since we've done, like, a Gmod video, and I'm really excited for us to get back into it. I'm also about to make a tabletop startup. Hey, you and, Octopus, if they're still in the chat, you both are working on tabletops. But yeah, if I remember correctly, this is, a Kamidana. So, if I recall correctly, I don't know if it's the same as one that you have in your house, but these are like mini Shinto shrines. So, basically, from my understanding, these little shrines are made for, they're kind of like the residents of kami, which are basically the equivalent of like spirits or deities in Western culture. So, you'll have shrines that enshrine like Amaterasu or Inari, like many powerful spirits, kami within Japanese Shinto and culture. So this here, like these little plates and stuff, those are like offerings for the kami. And then a torii gate, this right here, that's basically an entrance to a sacred spot. Torii gates are also how you get in my realm. I'm thinking about having it be dual-faceted and that it can be a collectible battle game or an open-world exploration type game with the minis you can buy. Hey! See, that's cool, Kit. Like, I'm always happy with your creativity. Would you potentially allow the community to join you in on those Gmod content session, or is it more of a one-person game experience type content? I'd be fine with that. Like, some of it would be, like just us, and then others more like community. Really, it's up to like however it is. Like, we can do whatever. This game takes place in fictional Japanese town, so you find a lot of Japanese cultural things. Because Gmod's just fun. It's more fun with more people, but I have to warn you all, I am very much a gremlin in Gmod. Like, there was a time that I played with Kit, and I spawned the dynamite at the spawn point, and I just kept killing him repeatedly. The secret to breaking the curse is in my memories. Been reading my alien ideas that those are some, kept killing my pigeons. Yes, I did. I should go home. Maybe I think I'll remember something. So are we gonna ever figure out what happened to the cat? Because if this is the same character, like, I want to know what happened to our cat. And if this takes place after the demo, then why the hell are we still coming back to this school after we nearly died? All I wanted to do was hide and chill with my birds, but he didn't have that. Hey, that was literally like 10 years ago. But at the same time, I had a lot of... It's the kitty! Mookie? Sounds like a good time. People are allowed to join? Yeah, absolutely, Zwick. It's gonna probably just be like sandbox stuff, so no worries on like overcomplicated game modes. We're probably just gonna get like a bunch of sandbox stuff and just like make our own fun, because that's what we did a lot of the time back in the day. You wish to see the cat came through instantly. Yeah, it's almost like the game knows. Moogie, you came for me? I'll go home with Moogie. Yeah, the cat that we spent the entire demo... No, don't run away! I don't want to look for you again! Like, we've already been through this. Chasing you down and what have you. Sandbox mode, like, we had a lot of fun with that. Like, we just made our own fun with it. And Murder's another really fun Gmod game mode, and I think we could have a lot of fun with that, too. Because Gmod, Murder, and Sandbox were the ones that me, Kit, and my friends like made videos on like 10 plus years ago. The graphics may not be the most high end in the world, but they are atmospheric. Yeah, especially because I'm not sure where to go from here. Oh, so do I just... I go forward because... Yeah, I'm blind. Yeah, if this is the school, then we definitely gotta move towns. Because this is, like, decrepit and it reminds me of my old high school. Okay. It looks like I can get outside from here. Never mind. Yeah. Nope, we're going back up to the roof. Oh, no, but what's gonna be waiting for me outside? Oh, no. Hey, there's Mookie! We're thinking I'm gonna work on balance, though, because, like, I have alien humanoid shark who evolved in an ice world, and as such, when on land, uses ice breath to freeze and outspeed versus tiny little mushroom man who makes night-night dust. Which way is home? I have to get back. Well, I think that we're going to encounter some of your aliens here, Kit. Aliens in the form of Kami. It's a Jizo statue. Maybe I should offer a coin and pray that I'll be able to get home safely. Oh, but I don't have any coins. Oh, there just so happens to be a shiny coin on the ground right here. Hi, Dio, welcome! Good to see you. Should I give a coin to the Jizo statue? Yes. Save has been... Oh, that's how you save. Interesting. Is that a boulder or a trash bag? Oh, it's just telling me what the statue is. Well, you might make fun of it. I got pied. Can somebody get this pie off my head and then, like, cut it into pieces so we can split it amongst the chat members so everybody has a piece of pie? I mean, I don't think it's really going to be doing that well on my ear. Yeah, I'm doing well. We're playing Yomawari Lost in the Dark. Cranberry recommended this game, and it is very scary. There's a poster on the sign. It says, "Entry forbidden, do not touch anything on this property." Well, but too late. Ka, ka. Coin! Yes! 10 yen, I think? What's going on? We just went colorblind. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling about this place. Confirmed the cursed phenomena. That's what the... Wait, so if I go back, does it change? Okay, well, here, if that's what's going to happen when we go that way, let's try going the other way. Because, I mean, if that way is obviously cursed, then there must be another path to take. See? Whenever you take another path, riches can be found. Cutely written note. A note written with cute handwriting. Okay, what does that have to do with anything? It says, the ghost shouldn't attack you as long as you don't make eye contact. Make sure you close your eyes and hide. Is that the same? Okay, so the... Okay, you're telling me that we can't just walk beside this? Like, come on. Like, literally, we could squeeze past this and get... Like, come on. Like, as a kid, you break rules like that. Like, you break rules. Oh, come on. Literally, I could walk right past that. Like, just tiptoe around it. Those are meant not to, like, physically block you. They're just so cars can't get through. Sorry, my computer's crashed twice in stream. Sorry, so I don't want to push it. I'll check back and see VOD later. Have fun. See you next time. No worries, Octopus. I'm just glad that you were here. And yeah, definitely keep your computer safe. Because I think that this stream really wants your computer to not be healthy. But yeah, it's good to see you. And hey, I'll see you in the Discord server, okay? Gonna grab some food? Yeah, definitely grab like some snacks, some food, and get ready for a good time, and get ready for some jump scares. But I do want to point out this warning that Cranberry did put is in the pinned comment that this game does include jump scares and some really heavy topics, so if it's not your thing, I will be streaming something else later this week that is a little bit more easy on this, but yeah, just be aware that this game does touch on some heavy topics and it does have jump scares. So if that's not your thing, that's just a fair warning. I'm proud of the name of the Night streams. They start with nicknames before I officially named them Sleepyhead. And oh my god, you need to get like a story Bible for that kit and just have them all together in one place. The game doesn't really do much with jump scares. Okay, that's good. Because I can do horror and psychological horror. Jump scares I cannot do. There's a poster on the sign. It says, "No bike parking. Bikes left here will be removed." But where are they going to be taken? Like, give me my bike. In messy, childlike writing, it says, "Grandma said that if you pick stuff up off the streets, a scary bird spirit with a big eye will find you and eat you. So don't touch things if you don't know where they've been." Okay, so that's what the nut was from. Some things might surprise you, but it's not like Five Nights at Freddy's where sudden things appear with loud noises. The sharks still don't have the official name, but I call them Overchills, or I thought that said Overchillies. Yeah, and I think, like, you know, I'm not a fan of FNAF, really. I mean, I guess I am, but I don't really like the... Games! Give it back! Give what back? But yeah, it's like FNAF is a good game series, and I love the lore. But at the same time, like I appreciate it for being an introduction to the horror genre for the younger generation. That was your mom. I have to hurry home. Like honestly, if this is like what we're dealing, if this is what we're dealing with at nighttime every single night, then we need to move towns. Because good lord. Like, if we're constantly having to worry about our well-being at nighttime, then, I mean, technically that is true. I mean, I wouldn't recommend walking out at night really anywhere unless your city was known to be, like, relatively safe. But at the same time, like, if there's literally monsters and demons and, like, kami and spirits that are out to eat you, like, why would you want to walk around at night? I'd appreciate it more if it didn't saturate the horror market with hundreds of Yeah, like, Five Nights at Flumpty's and stuff like that. Like, I appreciate it for what it did, not so much what it is. Like, and I do like the game's lore and stuff, but really I just appreciate it for the fact that it introduced people to the horror genre. Especially a younger audience, because, like, younger people, like, especially, like, kids, they're not really into the horror genre as much, but Five Nights at Freddy's helps to kind of introduce them into that genre, which hopefully, when they get older, encourages them to start horror game development, or just play other horror games, like Dead Space or Yomawari. See, you could argue that was a jump scare, but you didn't scream or anything. It feared suddenly, but it wasn't at all like FNAF. Yeah, it was just like, oh, yeah, that's there. Haha, I picked up a rock. What's that spirit gonna do to me now? Oh, fuck! Manhole! 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 Oh, hey, those are the bikes that were probably removed. Who throws 10 yen in the garbage? So I know not to stand by a manhole. I offered a coin. Save has been completed. No, but I kind of see this so far as kind of in the same vein as Silent Hill. Because Silent Hill is not about jump scares, it's really about atmosphere. And this game has a really good atmosphere so far. Meow. Kitty go meow meow. So my thing is, if the cat can get through the monsters, then why is it so much trouble for us? I really made it back. Whew. But it's like, yeah, I mean, cats, like, I mean, animals and stuff, like, there's all these, like, legends about them being able to see the dead and spirits and stuff. So, but we can see them too. But I have a curse on me. Nosferatu is still one of the best horror movies of all time, besides Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes, I agree. Because Nosferatu, the reason why it was named that is because the name Dracula was under copyright from the Stoker family, I believe. And they couldn't use it at the time, so they named it Nosferatu, which I think is German for, like, I think that's actually the German name for Dracula. But basically, that's what it is, and it's terrifying. Like, there's so many movies from that era that are absolutely horrifying, like House on Haunted Hill. I'm in a lot of trouble. Apparently, I'm cursed. I hope I can break the curse tonight. Kitty, if I hold you and hug you, I would break free from any curse. 80 different sapient species, 80 planets, and about 120 non-sapient species and plant species between these planets. See? Well, you've got a nice little outline. That girl said, she said I knew how to break the curse at some point. I have to remember what I've forgotten. So, did we just get cursed because we didn't send that chain letter to other people? Because I remember, like, way back when I was younger, like, a big thing was, like, the chain letter emails. It's like, oh, well, in Japan, this girl, like, she drowned or something, and if you don't send this letter to 30 other people, then she's gonna come in at 3 a.m. when you're taking a dump, and she's gonna kill you while you're on the toilet. Which there are, like, stories of, like, kami that will come and try to kill you while you're trying on the toilet, but I mean, at the same time, it's like I see a reflection of myself in the full-length mirror. She's got some cute shoes. And then we got a old phone. I think one of the scariest ones that I heard when I was younger and as a preteen was I think the name was Kuchisaki Anna, the split mouth woman, who the legend was that a jealous samurai had sliced her mouth open and she died because the samurai said something like, "Who would love you now or find you beautiful?" So she goes and curses people by either killing them or cutting their mouth to look like her. I don't want to worry him. I should keep it quiet. No, we're gonna run around and make all the noise. Yeah, I think Dad would want to know that I was cursed. It's like, Dad, help me. It's like, what's wrong, sweetheart? I'm cursed. You're cursed? Well, what does that mean? It's like, I'm cursed. I can't remember anything. Like, I don't remember what I had for lunch today. I don't remember the assignment the teacher gave me. It's like is that a notebook with a bunch of crayons? Dad is supposedly in that room, but he will never be seen or mentioned again for the rest of the game. It's a small pencil. Maybe I can remember something about this. That girl. She said I already know how to break the curse. I need to remember what I've forgotten. That's the problem. You know you forget something, but you can't remember how to remember what you forgot. She said if I remember her, then we'd get to meet again. I should try remembering something about this. Small pencil found. Memories. Oh goody, more school trauma. Public school is a menace. Like, I hated public school. Hey, you! Do you have a pencil? Why are you going into the hallway and asking me this when you could have asked the teacher, dick? Sorry, I'm trying not to swear, but I get so invested in this primal rage that I have towards the school system that I went through. I'm sorry, but can I borrow it? Ask the teacher! They have these resources for you! Why are you going into the hallway and creepily asking me for a pencil? That's like the students in class who ask, "Can I borrow a piece of paper?" No, you can't borrow a piece of paper because I'm not getting it back. Just take a piece of paper. I've got an entire notebook. Don't borrow it. You take it and you use it. But just like that pencil that you're never going to give back to me because you're going to forget that you have it and then go to class and you have my pencil at the end of the day. I'm losing my mind, chat. You must have got it back because you're remembering on it now. Yeah, I guess not, The one time that the lad gives you your pencil back, otherwise they keep the pen. Because I've given, like, pens and pencils to people to borrow for class, which I still think it was incredible that they didn't have writing utensils. But, I would see them using the pen, like, days later, and I'm like, hey, can I have my pen back? Well, a girl I know gave this to me, so it's kind of important. Just make sure you give it back. And the pencil was never seen again until now. But, seriously, like, why are they asking me in the hallway? I'll go to your classroom later to give it back. Okay. I wonder if he knows where my classroom is. No kidding! Like, he's just using it, and he's not going to... Hey, my classroom is... What the... No, there's something on the ground! Oh. It's something we shouldn't have picked up. But I mean, like, for those of us who went to public school and chat, we can relate to that, right? When somebody, like, asks, can I borrow a piece of paper? Can I borrow your pencil? And you never get it back. I don't understand why people say, can I borrow a piece of paper? No, you can't borrow it, but you can have one. Because what, you're gonna, like, do your assignment and then give me the paper back? Or, like, just get the assignment graded and just erase everything? It's like, oh, here's your paper back, you know. My memory just now. Maybe I knew that girl back then. On that day, I lost something there. Maybe if I go there now, I'll remember something. I better go check. Is that a feather duster? It's a rice plant bundle. Maybe I can remember something about this. A bundle of rice plants I picked up at the rice field north of town when I was young. Most people don't go there anymore. I wonder what it looks like now. Should I take a little break? No, let's explore the room a little bit more. Let's go into our closet. Should I get changed? Into what? Oh, you can actually change, like, your style and stuff. That's cool. I love how Dad doesn't seem to care that his daughter runs around all hours of the night. Yeah, it's like, hey, Dad, I'm running around. I'm playing really loudly. Am I going to get grounded? But take a break basically means that you want to save your game. Yeah, that's fair. You know, like, what would really be annoying, I think, to the father is if, like, I just kept running, like, up and down the stairs. It's like, Dad, I'm doing my exercises. I'm cursed. No, but this is what would really be annoying. It's like, Daddy, I'm scared. Can you come upstairs and, like, sing me a bedtime song? Or tell me a bedtime story? It's like just shining the light over and over again at Dad's door. I feel like they only threw that Dad line here just to establish that she has a parent. Yeah, I think that's a good point, because it wouldn't make much sense for you to just be in the house by yourself. I saw, like, a thing there. Is it on the shelf? Where's the... Because it's like... Oh, maybe it's just telling me about the mirror. Yeah, I think it's just telling me about the mirror. Should I go outside? Yes. Practice swinging the flashlight. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. It's like a spotlight. We're, like, trying to, like, give an emergency, like like we're trying to warn of, like enemy bombers that are coming in, or like we're a spook house that's trying to advertise. It's like, everybody come down here to the haunted grasslands where we have all of your happy haunts. We've got Frankenstein, we've got Dracula, the Wolfman, and the Mummy, because for some reason, come on down to Yomawari Lost in the Dark where we've got all of your Castlevania-esque monsters. Okay, so we gotta go back to school. Not that I would like to do that, but... Also, not only that, why are we going back to school in the middle of the night? Why can't we just wait till morning, like a normal person? Like, it just seems kind of pointless that we're going here in the middle of the night. It's like, the stuff that is challenging, like... Story-wise, you have to... Oh, yeah, that's right, so we can't. I nearly just got eviscerated by that spirit. Now, just because I'm an immortal spirit doesn't mean that our protagonist is an immortal. Okay, we're clear. Ah, lethal doggo! No, 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 no. Oh. It's like I can open my eyes for a brief amount of time. Light tip, it's possible to run past many things. You won't have to close. Okay, good. There's a poster on the sign. It says, "Please clean up after your dog. Do not leave dog waste here." Well, shit. So, remember what I said about Kuchisaki Anna? I don't think we're going to be able to go that way. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Okay, my techniques of distraction are not working on this vengeful spirit. But it also doesn't look like I can walk past them either. Because I feel like walking directly towards them is going to spell certain doom. Asking for directions. Yeah. It's like, friend, could you tell me, where... Okay, empty building. My town! Home. Empty building. Park, I'm assuming. Okay, which one was the menu? Things I found. I had a rock. Oh yeah, that's right, I have to use like a menu to throw things. I gotta remember what the button was. Yeah, there we go. Hello, I am mega late to the party. Katie, hi! I haven't seen you in forever! How are you doing? I am playing a very spooky game. Oh, shut up, Kit. Just because you're an actual father does not give you a right to make the terrible joke. Okay, so let's see. How do I throw this thing? I don't think they liked my rock. So, Mr. or Mrs. Spirit Lady, I'd like to walk past you, please. You know, you gotta understand that I'm kind of in a tight, like, schedule at the moment. I'm cursed and everything, and, you know, I gotta go to the school, and, you know, there was my cat that I had to find, and, people are making dad jokes in my chat. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things that we could potentially be doing, but I was just wondering if I could possibly maybe sort of go through this alleyway to get to where I need to go, because, well, there's a lot of different things that need to be done here. So I hope you don't mind, but I'm gonna see about walking right past you. Oh. Well, it's much appreciated. Thank you for listening to me. Big took it farther than I did. I read that as... Yeah, it is father. I thought I misread that because of my dyslexia, but there's something behind me. Or something is at least following me. Ha! You can't follow me if I just keep doing this. Like, I'm probably just like, this ghost is probably like, ugh, a streamer. I mean, just look. I mean, if they're following me, I'm just gonna make them run around in circles. I'm gonna make them work for it. See, they gave up. Like, see, you can only deal with my nonsense so long before even a spirit gives up on me. Excellent work! Sorry, I was looking at the chat. No worries! I'm just so happy to see you, Katie. I haven't seen you in so long. And I'm just so happy whenever I get to see a message from you because you're... like, your spirit is just one that is very healing, and Kate Creepy Kato is my adopted sister. I love her very much, and we've known each other for a very long time. I wish we were officially adopted, but like family is who you make of it. Not family is not necessarily by blood, and Katie is a sister. Oh, there's something to the right of me. For someone named Creepy, Yomawari is a great stream to come to. Yeah, precisely. Oh, hey, look, a soda machine. So, spirits in this creepy town. How would you like it if I use some of my yen to buy you all some sodas? I mean, because we are working in an advertisement agency, and, well, as a spirit, you need to quench your thirst in more than one way, not just from the blood of your enemies or your slain people that you've been stalking. Today, we're introducing the soda called Cool Drink. Cool Drink. The drink that keeps you cool. Yeah, thank you, Katie. I'm so happy to see you. Since it's been a while since you've been in my stream, there are new things you can do. If you go into the points tab, you can change my outfit for one, and then you can also either give me head pats, you can throw things at me, you can even throw Moogles from Final Fantasy at me. There's a lot of cool stuff with points that you can do now. You can interact with me directly. And you can give me pie, but the pie gets stuck on my ear a lot of the time, so I guess I can't really share it unless you want pie that's been on my ear. So it said that I could grab something back there, so I'm going to see if there's something I missed. We're 90 minutes in, so let's sip some water for hydration. Yeah, there is a lot of things, and I need to organize them a lot better, but feel free to do whatever you want. And the head patch should be relatively cheap. I think they're like 50 points right now. I got an ocean water from Sonic with a little bit of vanilla. So, I've got a coconut vanilla drink. So I'm wondering what they're... Oh. There was 10 yen in the trash. Well, I'm assuming that finding 10 yen in the trash is probably the equivalent to finding like a penny on the ground. Yeah, it's the poster. There's a flyer with a picture of a boy. It says, "We are searching for this boy. If you have any information, please call the following number. 999-999-666. There's a map of the town on the sign. Okay, we're there. The school is in the northern side of town. Okay, so it seems... yeah, little head pats. And I love them. I love head pats, especially. Okay, so we're in the exact opposite direction of the school, so we've got to go north. And let's just alert every single enemy within radius. It's like, hey, spirits, like, you know you want to come get me. You know you want to come interact with Eno. I mean, I know that our sense of direction is not the best, but... Oh, I can't get more head pats? Really? I guess that's something I need to change. Let's see. There you go. I can override it. Yeah, I need to make that infinite so anybody can give head pats. I'm also going to make it 5 points so anybody can do it whenever. This game does have some nice design decisions. You start off having no idea where you need to go, but it has maps around town to help you without making you feel like an idiot by having someone force you to go somewhere. Oh, thank you, sis. And I also have arm movement too, so I can move my arm. Arms, because I have two. Okay, the creepy whispering has subsided, and now we're just listening to the ambience. We've got a lethal dog. Run! Snail shell found. A spiral pattern shell that a snail carries on its back, but the shell is empty. Did the little one inside move to another shell for some reason? We're just literally picking up garbage and, like, miscellaneous things from the ground that we shouldn't. What the dog doing? Have you played any chill arts games? I do not think so. What are some games that that you think I'd recognize? Because one thing that I've really loved about streaming is being able to play games that other people really like. So this game is a suggestion by Cranberry, because this is their favorite horror franchise, and I love horror games. And then before that, I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, which was a suggestion from Tasty. Oh, this is bad. Oh! Okay, can I move forward? Oh, clenching! Run! Eyes closed. Okay. But yeah, and then I also played Final Fantasy VI, which was a recommendation from my aunt. And I'm gonna play Chrono Trigger at some point because that's another one that was suggested, and that's my brother's favorite game. Okay, so we're almost to the school. If we just go forward across the bridge and then to the left. But yeah, I'm always open to game suggestions, especially if it's one that people are really passionate about in my audience. Many times you find a collectibles that hint the lore. Okay, so it's not just like I found a snail shell and it's like, oh, well, thanks, I guess. Oh, no, sorry, it's Chilla's art. There's a game called The Closing Shift, The Bathhouse, and Parasocial. I've heard of Parasocial, but I have not played it, though. But like I said, sis, I love to play games that people recommend to me, especially ones that people are really passionate about and love. We play as a streamer. Interesting. Okay, so that one back there I should activate. Yeah, because I figured that it was a save point, but I didn't think it was necessary to save just yet. Fun thing though, Cranberry, that's actually something that reminds me of Resident Evil. Because in Resident Evil you use ink ribbons at the save stations, like the save points, for the typewriters, and then that's how you save, is if you have an ink ribbon. And if you don't have an ink ribbon, you can't save. They're all scary games I think that would make for a good stream. Yeah, absolutely. I'll make sure to keep that in my backlog, and maybe we can do it for spooky stream. No, manhole. I don't want to go to the sewer. Not again. I don't want to go down there. I got a rock. Nice. Just like all the many other rocks that are on the ground. The closing shift, you are a barista at a coffee shop that's been stocked. Ooh, spooky. You know, I need to also play, You know, what makes this less scary is it makes me think of, like, those, like, there was a little toy, back in the day, like those squishable, like, jelly ball things, and then whenever you squished them, like, the eyeballs would pop out. That's what that looked like. That was Big Something? Yeah, just saying hello. But where's his pirate hat? Okay, so if we go forward and to the left, that should take us there. He's quite large. Nah, dude, that's big face. He's my cousin. How many bigs do we got on this ship, anyhow? Yo! I knew it, I'm surrounded by Bigs. Keep firing, Biggs! You know, I would be terrified to see Big in an alleyway in the middle of the night because he would suplex me. It's like, Eno, it's time for your suplexing. Big, no, I don't want to be suplexed. Please don't suplex me. Is the bar at the bottom like a sprint meter? Yeah, it's a sprint meter, and so the mechanic of this game, from what I've seen so far, is like when you encounter a spirit, a lot of them only will hunt you down actively if you're giving them eye contact. So, like, whenever you close your eyes, you can move past them because they don't really notice you because you're not making eye contact. But you can also just run away from them, too. Are you implying he can't suplex you through the internet? I mean, he probably could, let's be real. But, I mean, I think my favorite thing ever was when he suplexed the news anchor in the WWE stream. I have just a clip of that saved, and I showed it to, like, all of my friends. Because it is necessary viewing. Okay, let's see. The school, I think, is going to be just north of here. Or northwest, or whatever direction. Spirits can also be affected by items, so feel free to experiment throughout the game. Okay. It's John Cena! Okay, that's pretty awesome. They showed them that. Yeah, I've shown a lot of people that clip specifically because, like, especially the ones who were affected directly by the news anchors. That is a jittery mouse. Alright, place your bets. What is this gonna be? Alright, kid, it's probably gonna be a scam. We're gonna go over to this mouse and it's gonna take you. It's a scam. Where's Stacy at? Why isn't the whole gang together? I'm not sure. I think they might be, last I checked, they were in their bed reading while their cat was next to them because they sent me some photos of their cat while they were reading. But yeah, this seems like a scam. Like, this is obviously a fake mouse here. Sorry, they're fired. Spider! I knew it was a trap, but I want that mouse! Yeah, spider. Off screen. I mean, obviously this is a trap, but I want to see where it leads. Because who knows, maybe it's leading me towards the school. Get back here! Ah! What even is that? It's like a tin can or something? Lead the way, White Mouse. Puzzle piece 3 found. A piece of something that I found in the mouse hole. It's shiny and golden. I wonder if there are more pieces. What will they turn into when I collect them all? Collect all the pieces! Oh! Each set sold separately! Oh. Master Exploder. Now that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. If you collect them all, Big immediately suplexes you with no warning. Fuck! Let's do that again! Yeah, Big suplexed me. Okay, so, well, I'm gonna go down the other street then. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Let's have a hoedown. See, that's the thing with my streams, is either you can have a really good time and get scared, or you can just, I have hilarious timing. Because at the end of the day, I am an entertainer. So, be entertained! Woo-ah! That's literally just a face that is missed. Did you see the ghost in the back? No. That is you. Because you're a creepy Kato. Spooky ghost. Become entertained. No, not again. Wow, this is just as hazardous as trying to go to real school. I mean, there was a time that when I was trying to wait for the bus to go to school that a tornado literally formed above my mom's car. Oh. 3 times in a row, gosh. Okay, let's move on. Triple eated. Yeah, it looks like it didn't work on everything because he still chased me down. So it seems like only like closing my eyes seems like it'll only be effective in certain circumstances. Yeah, like this guy. Oh, that's a freaking dead end. Are you kidding me? No, not again, not again. No. I'm a friend of the spirits, I'm a spirit myself, fear me! I'm at a save station, you can't get me at a save station, apparently he can. Okay, well, I'm gonna get around you with your Sharingan looking eye, and I'm gonna keep going. Move. Remember going to school in like negative 15-degree weather. Yeah, I went up uphill and downhill, 50 miles in the snow, and we didn't even have pants. Every story that your elders will tell you about going to school back in like the olden days, which was like not even that long ago. Boogity boo! Okay, so it seems like he's just on a patrol route. So my problem was I got hit with the tentacle. Okay. But like I said, if this town is this hazardous at night, why would anybody want to live here? Uphill both ways, barefoot with a mega wedgie. Exactly! That's the kind of stories that we were told growing up. Okay, so this one I can close my eyes at and then walk past. Run! No, we're not gonna die yet. Broke his ankles. All this just to go to school. It's like, why would I waste my time going through this, like, town that's full of, like, monsters and demons and spirits and kami just to go back to a school? Like, I wouldn't go back to school even if, like, they had food, and food is a very big incentive for me to go to an event. But I wouldn't go back to my old school. Why would I want to remember that place? I mean, heck, my high school reunion is this year, and I mean, I might go to it, but at the same time, like, do I really want to see some of these people that made my life hell? I mean, at the same time, 10 years does a lot, so, I mean, people probably mellowed out and changed. No. Ah, it's Katie! The red mist is because they keep crop dusting you. Confirmed. I'm a dev. I'm not paid enough to go back to college. I'm gonna get you. No. I mean, I would love the hugs, but, like, not the killing of my in-game character. See, I liked college when I went, but I would probably not want to go back and take classes. Just because, while I enjoyed college, I felt like I went for the wrong major. I really should have went for a broadcasting major, but I went for a graphic design one. Because my skill set is more in broadcasting and multimedia, but I went for graphic design because I wanted to be an editor. But now, thinking back on it, I really should have went for a degree that was more in line with broadcasting. Because while I do a lot of video editing and a lot of Photoshop stuff, it's not really my... Well, video editing is, but not really, like, graphic design isn't really my strong suit. You know, I think also I have my high school reunion this year. Not sure if I'm really interested in seeing any of those people ever again. It says, the fence on the west side will be repaired over southern vacation. It's dangerous, so please don't touch. Yeah, like, I just don't really feel the desire to go see some of those people, but at the same time, like, you know me, chat, I'm a very forgiving person, I'm very gentle, so I want to give them at least another chance. So I might go to my reunion depending on when and where it is, but just because I can't judge people based on how we acted as teenagers, because everybody changes over the course of time, and even though I hated it, I mean, maybe I can make a new friend. Like, people I never talked to back then. Mine will be in 2026, but, like, I don't want to see any of those people either because they're going to have 5 kids or addicted to meth. West Virginia struggles. Yep, that's completely fair. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get past that. Let me keep going down, then. Dang it, more road construction. It's literally a traffic cone. You can move this out of the way. They weigh, like, maybe 5 pounds at least. And, I mean, I know that we're in a relatively small stature, but you can't tell me that you can't lift 5 pounds or at least kick it out of the way or go over into these, like, into this brush here and to go over. Like, clearly, I mean, there's nobody here that's at the station, so breaking the law clearly doesn't matter. It's probably more like 1 pound. Yeah! Like, what's the point? There is none. So, I guess I can maybe make it past this thing. If I'm just at the very far left here. Okay, I'm gonna wait until they're away off the screen, because if I open my eyes, I know what happens. Really few of my classmates have passed from over to... Oh, yeah, that's horrible to hear. But if there's something that we definitely all have in common, like, especially with, like, after school and stuff, we've all had, like, hardships in our lives, and I definitely acknowledge that from my former classmates, because, while there are some that never changed, there are some that probably did and mellowed out. And, you know, I'd like to give them a second chance, because, like, I'll spend the rest of my life wondering if I don't, you know? Like, if I don't go to that reunion, I'll spend the rest of my life wondering, like, what could have been. And I don't want to live with any regrets. So, I might go to it just to see, because... You know, like, I want people to give me a second chance because I'm not the same as I was when I was in school. So I think it's only appropriate that I give them a second chance, too. I feel like I can get through it. Go through the hole. Yeah, just like your mom. Of course, I only want the best for everyone, but I won't go out of my way to spend time with them if I don't have to. Precisely, and it's kind of a... Like, there was a lot of bad stuff that happened when I was in school, but I think I definitely overstated how, like, I've always overstated in my head how bad things actually were with the students. Because in my last year of high school, a lot of people really mellowed out, and I was more friendly with people. But when I think of my memories, I start to think of stuff from, like, middle school and before that, and obviously we were children at the time, so I can't judge them based on the actions of a child. The window, it's open. Seems like I can get in from here. So we can get in from the windows to the walls? Till the... You know? But it's a little too high for me to reach. I might be able to find something in the storage. Yeah, I've been saying a lot of, like... I've been really sassy these last few streams with the your mom jokes, or, like, just saying stuff, like, just... out of nowhere like that. Like, Kingdom Hearts 2 was literally just that's what she said the game. Because Goofy would say things like, "Somebody come quick!" And it's like, "So, Beast, you came after all." It really was just that's what she said the entire game. But I loved it, though. Kingdom Hearts was insanely fun. I loved Kingdom Hearts 2. There's another Jinzo statue. Oh, hey. Is that a paper airplane or a note? Is this one so different you spent the whole demo chasing pussy? Well, I mean, isn't that just an everyday occurrence? But no. Chasing after the cat. But then again, the cat is at home. I'll see what it says. Have you heard of the school's 7 wonders? I heard if you don't know how to deal with ghosts, you'll get killed when you see them. Even our school has its own 7 wonders? Tell me more. Here's the first one. If you go into the school at night, you'll get your throat slit by a big faceless man. Yeah, I remember that. Is that true? What do I do if I run into him? You'd have to run and hide. It looks like an exchange diary between 2 people. Interesting. Yeah, oh no, duh. No, durr. I hear somebody trying to get into that cage down there. Or, like, the fence. Or something is being... This game probably takes place in the 90s or so. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's good. Let's just harass them by constantly turning the light on and off and doing this. It's like, oh, thing that's in the storage area? Well, here, let me enlighten you with my, my ritualistic behavior by turning the light on and off and disturbing anyone within a radius of, well, however many lumens this flashlight is. I can just hear the neighbors just going like, "What the hell is that?" You know, this would be a perfect time for Kefka to come back. I haven't seen Kefka since Final Fantasy VI ended, so I think Kefka is just effectively dead. I mean, has anyone else seen Kefka since the last time he was on stream? He's just playing the drums. Yeah, I should leave him to his own devices. Because, I mean, hey, just because it's in the middle of the night doesn't mean you can't go for a drum solo and disturb your neighbors. That's since I killed him with my goddamn bare hands. Yeah, you did. Kefka Palazzo. Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Is someone there? It's Slender Man! And that is 100% Slender Man! Ah! Ah! No, we need that ladder! What are you doing? No! Ah! Slender Man! That is 100% Slender Man with a scythe in his hand! What? Whoa. No! Get away! We are not playing Slender! Or was it bear hands? Like literally the hands of a bear. No, but I think if Kefka is requested enough to be back, he will make a return. But sadly, I haven't seen Kefka around since, well, speaking of Final Fantasy VI is compared to a bear in the game, so maybe. Oh, I wonder what else he can do with those tentacles. There's a little bit of Kefka energy still within me, but he's just making inappropriate comments towards Slender Man. At least we know what he's into. Do you mind, Slender Man? I am trying to get into the school illegally after hours. Like, can you hit me with a scythe later, please? I mean, I've got many things to do. and not a lot of time to do it. I have to do this by 6 o'clock in the morning, so why don't you just go hunt somebody else? And I'm sure you could go knock on my dad's door. I mean, what else is he doing? No! Why do you keep... No! Get away from me, Slenderman! Ah! Okay, we're safe. Kefka is one of the few RPG villains that actually destroys the world. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Ayo! Yeah, Kefka can destroy the world, so what is he waiting for? Very strange fanfiction where Slenderman really wants the kids to, you know. Maybe that's why he has the scythe. Boyo, I am literally just trying to go up there. Why do you keep... Like, no, Slendy, please. No, no! I gotta get to the ladder while I can. Oh, he's slicing. He's slicing big. He's slicing fast. No, I gotta put it down. I gotta run. At least I got it further up. Okay. We're calm. We're calm. We're calm, collected, and we're fine. Girl, why do you want to go to school so bad? Yeah, like, I mean, who wants to go to school this badly? I mean, sure, it's a curse. But at the same time... Is it a curse or a blessing? You're losing all of your memories, including the bad ones. But the thing is, like I said, if you lose all of your bad memories, then that kind of takes away who you are as a person. Because all of your memories make who you are, bad or good. Because one thing that I will agree upon is that with your bad memories, you know, it taught you a lesson on how, like, certain situations are, and that, like, sometimes people are just really awful and there's no explanation for it. But with my past traumas and stuff, it taught me that, it taught me to be kinder to people, because I know what it's like to feel a lot of pain and just to, like, be hated on and hurt by people who are supposed to take care of you. Like, I know what that's like. But if all those memories just disappeared, sure, maybe I wouldn't feel that pain anymore, but at the same time, it wouldn't be me. You know what it's like to be chased by Slenderman? Yeah, I do! In fact, when I was a kid, or not a kid, a teenager, I was terrified of Slenderman. Here, Slenderman, can you mind if I check the map real quick? Thank you. No, I don't want to exit the game. I want... Slenderman, could you stop harassing me with your scythe, please? It's scythe to meet you, haha! Oh! Slenderman, you are getting on my nerves! Okay, there we go. Memories of the past are memories now. It's up to you how you wish to interpret them, whether you choose to have them affect your future. Exactly! And that's something that I did. It's like, I had a really, like, Katie and I grew up together. We had a lot of stuff that happened to us when we were younger, and we've grown into better people because of it. Because we know what it's like to feel this pain. And we don't want anyone else to have to go through it, or at least go through it alone. Because we've been in that position where... Slenderman, are you freaking kidding me, boy? We've both been in a position where it's like, we know what it's like to just sit there and cry and nobody hear us. We turn a mess into blessings, exactly. So I took a lot of my personal things, and I decided to use that as a drive to go forward. And that's why, like, even though I see so many, like, YouTube videos of people that are just like being awful to people. I don't want to be that person that's just hurting people for views or anything like that. I want to be a person who's genuinely kind and just be myself and help people. All right, we're going in. I have to go into the school building. Because what you see is me. This is me. This is how I want to be seen and how I want to present myself, and this is how I am outside of stream. Like, I'm not playing a part or anything. This is my actual personality. I had someone cost me a life savings. Long story, but the pain and damage they did prompted me to go to college and get my life back on track, which made me the woman I am today. I don't know if I should thank them or curse them. Well, you can, you don't have to thank them directly, but you can thank the lesson that was learned from that and the strength that it gave you. Because it's up to us if we look at a curse in a negative or a positive light, because I had a really bad curse myself growing up in not the best of circumstances, and school was awful. But I turned those bad memories and this curse, and I'm using it in a positive light to be a better person and to be the friend and the figure, because I'm trying to be super motherly to friends, because I want to be that person that was never there for me, basically. The school looks so different at night. I hope I can remember something important here. The open window that you can't even see. But yeah, like I said, I wouldn't go to school at night, much less in the daytime. Group hug for Eno. Oh, thank you, Cranberry. I think it's not just a group hug for me, it's a group hug for everybody in chat, because everybody in my chat gets a hug from Eno. So open up your hands wide, come on in for a hug, because all of you deserve a hug, and all of you are so strong and resilient, and I'm proud of each and every one of you for being here, and through all of your hardships, you are appreciated, you're loved, and you're respected, and I appreciate every one of you here. Group suplex from Big? No! What? I don't want to be suplex. I don't want to be suplexed. Please don't suplex me. There's something on the floor. Yeah, it's your mom. Gather round, everyone. And I mean that. Because after so many years of bad experiences, I want other people to... I want to give to other people what I never received, basically, which is love, kindness, motherly affection especially, because, if you know me outside of the stream, I am a very motherly individual. I give cuddles, hugs, everything. A dirty coin. I wonder what it's doing here. Well, it's in the middle of a hallway, so somebody probably dropped it. The dirty coin is rusty and tarnished. It's the kind that with a hole in the middle. I don't think I should offer an old coin like this to the Jesus statue. Yeah, that sounds like it would be something bad and an insult. But at the same time, with that old coin there, it looked like a concorder. So, concorders, I don't know if they're really much of a thing anymore. But, back in the day, you would have, a hole in a quarter. You'd put it in the machine with a rope attached to it, or a string. And then once the machine read it, you'd pull it back out and then put the coin back in. Not as effective nowadays because there's so many countermeasures that it doesn't really work anymore. I don't know if anyone's a believer, but I like to believe that God takes the things of this world that are meant to hurt us and turn them into good. So no matter how stinky a situation, there's always a good thing that comes from it as long as you look for it. Sometimes we get so caught up in the hurt we forget to look for the light. Cracks are where the light gets to shine through. Remember that. Exactly, and that's so beautifully put, sis. This is why we're siblings. I mean, even if you're not a spirit like myself, but you are, well, I think technically all of us are spirits in a way, because all of us are a meat skeleton that's being driven by a ghost, which is pretty badass when you think that is made of stardust, mind you. If we go to Carl Sagan, there's a poster on the bulletin board. It says, "Do not let people you don't know into the school." That's fairly obvious. I'm a Christian woman. What I found is people that are not extremely biased against a belief, whether they personally believe or not, are impressed by my values and how I treat people. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that while I particularly am not, like, super religious myself, I'll still pray with my friends. I'll still say grace, and I'll still, regardless of somebody's faith, I'll still show that respect, and, like, I'll sit in a prayer room, I'll sit and do grace, like, it's because it's love. That's what it is, love. Love and respect, because I wouldn't want somebody to do something negative towards me for my beliefs, so I wouldn't do that to anyone else. What am I looking at? I hear something, like, slouching around, like, boom, boom, boom. What are you doing in my swamp? Or rather, what are you doing in my elementary school? I would laugh if Shrek showed up. I'm agnostic. I don't dismiss anybody's disposition because I know they share a common thread and are simply different interpretations of the same thing that connects us all. Yeah, and that's a beautiful way to put it. Like, all of us have a way of seeing the world, and all of us have our belief systems, and that's to be respected. I think it's talking about, well, maybe it's talking about something there, but maybe it's the thing on the floor. There's a note. Teacher's notes. Notes written by a teacher. They're about a student whose name I don't know. I wonder if the teachers also write about me like this. No, but I remember the principal and other teachers gossiping about students. And also, why can't I just read the note? Why do you have to abridgedly write the note and say, like, oh, this is what the teacher said? What's the point? Like, I want to know what it says. Like, tell me what they wrote about the student. Like, I would like to know the context. I think the best way to be Christian is to let Christ show through us in our actions. I don't mean to turn chat into a sermon, but the most important thing is to be kind and love one another regardless of who or what you believe in. Good always overpowers evil. Yeah, and like you said, sis, like, the whole thing of, like, turning your, like, mess into something beautiful. Like, I turned, like, all, because you were there at the time, obviously, but, like, I turned all of those things that happened to me when I was in school and my upbringing that you knew about, and I won't get into that, like, deeply, but I turned it into something positive. Like, I mean, I'm here now. I mean, when we first met, I was anxious, socially anxious. I hated, like, talking to people. I was, like, super, super sad all the time, and now look at me. I'm your radio spirit personality, News Realm Radio, where we play all the hits from all across the dimensions. We just played Spirit of Radio by Rush, ironically enough, the spirit of radio. And we were playing Yomawari, Lost in the Dark. It's perfectly fine to mention our religion in the context, how it defines who person we are. None of us here are harassing anyone over it. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine. Like, I'm completely okay with it. Like, if it's very important to you as a person and your character, then tell me about it. Like, I would love to hear about that sort of stuff. It's just, like, the only thing that I don't like to have in chat is politics, naturally. You could have given up, but you didn't, which is so powerful. You've grown so much, and I'm so proud. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh. Oh. And so have you, sis. Like, you've grown up a lot, and, like, I'm so proud of you in Isaiah. Like, it's just so incredible to see, like, where you are in life right now. Let's see. You know, I feel like if we went into this window right here and we just did this, like, that would be, like, a signal for, like, the police to come by. It's like, oh, there's somebody in the school. Like, we gotta call, like, an officer up there. But it would be like they'd send, like, the one officer that would die, like, in every horror movie that's, like, makes the worst decisions. It's a lighthouse. It won't open. It won't open. No, we are gonna open this door, and we're gonna get on the floor, and we're gonna walk the dinosaur. Okay, so I'm assuming it's something that was over here, because I remember seeing, like, a notification over here. The police officer... Yeah, the police officers from Resident Evil. Follow the belief as long as you follow a loose code of honor and try to put more food into the world than bad are more good into the world than bad, then your karma balances out. Exactly. And I think what's beautiful is that regardless of what we believe, because I see that a lot of us in chat have like varying degrees of belief systems, but we all believe in a positive aspect, turning like the negatives into positives and trying to live a good life. And I think that's really like the best way that anybody can live. Big believes in suplex. Because you're not you when you're not suplexing. Okay. Maybe there's an item in here that I need? No, I don't want to exit the game. Because for some reason it's using like PlayStation control setup. So I have to figure out like what's what. Okay. To-do list. Memories of today, memories in the school. I remember something that I lost. I was in front of a classroom. Which classroom was it, though? I have to go to school to find out. Okay. The power of suplex compels you to. Why does it keep writing to? So we can't leave this room. So there's obviously something in here that I have not seen yet. Or maybe there's another door? The suplex, the beginning and end of all things. From the suplex we come, and to the suplex we return. You go up in the air, and then your face ends up on the ground, because that is the nature of the suplex. Oh, right here. I just saw it. Oh, jeez. Ah, another door. Because Big Scary Monster Man is over there. Or not. Let's go right into this red light. Woohoo! The circle of suplex. So, can I unlock the door? I don't know if it was just me, but I thought I heard, like, crying. Because at the beginning of this game, it said, don't look away while you're playing the game. We're not responsible for what happens to you if you look away. I am looking in my bedroom. The only horrible thing that I saw was distraction. I was distracted. Okay, there's a note here. I'll see what it says. Oh! I looked away. Can somebody get the sandal out of my mouth, please? My non-existent mouth. It's like speared into my side of my head. A little help, please. Can somebody... whose is this? Where did this even come from? Like, we're nowhere near a beach. Like, somebody just go into, like, the closet and throw a bunch of things at me? When I told my friends, they all seemed interested. Tell me about the second rumor. Whew. I heard the science room skeleton moves when you're not looking, so don't close your eyes in front of him. Okay, got it. I'll warn everyone else to be careful, too. Just cleaning off the stuff. Yeah, it also cleared off the pie that was stuck in my ear, too. It's part of the exchange diary. Yeah, I remember these notes from the demo as well. I'm just glad that we're not looking for the cat again, because the cat liked to... Cranberry? You know that quick balls don't work on me because I'm not a Pokemon. So, my catch rate is 0% because you can't catch me with a Pokeball. It's irrelevant because I'm not a Pokemon. You need a Pal Ball for that. Because I guess the Pal Ball... No! Bananas! Oh! Ah! You're just hitting me with everything! Oh, bananas! These are gonna go rotten within like 2 days! I won't even be able to make my banana sundae. I'm not gonna clean them off the... Well, I mean... There's an exotic spider that came with the bananas, too, so can somebody, like, take that spider back to wherever it came from, please? Oh, here's a map. By the student council. Well, apparently the student council draws like a first grader. Well, let's be honest, that was more of like a third grade one. Oh! Oh, you got me, partner! Good! I want to make people laugh, but just ignore the fact that I got hit with a Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII. Cranberry loves throwing things at me, especially ducks. In fact, they threw ducks at me so much whenever I sent them my GoPro, some of my fur and the ducks ended up in the box. And you can't see it, but right now what I'm holding in my hand is a rubber duck. The last surviving rubber duck from that incident. So I have a rubber duck on my desk all the time. Where did my clothes go? Where are my clothes? Ducky? Where'd my clothes go? Just imagine that there's a rubber duck right here. My clothes are gone. I mean, sure, I'm dressed for the beach, but... No, I give you an inch and then you take a mile, chat. The school map is posted. Okay, the science room. Do not enter. Detention. Well, I've been there a lot. Oh, ducks! Oh! It's not bath time! We can see the ducks now. Thank you. Drink some water. What do we do with a drunken spirit? What we do with a drunken spirit? Early in the morning. Hey, it's blazing. Or prismatic blaze, 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 blaze. I'm gonna take a drink now. Hello, my good friend Blaze. How are you? Insert a coin and make a... Who am I gonna call? Ghostbusters! Ha! I knew somebody was gonna make that joke, but I stole it from you. I left a message on my home phone. Oh, cool. That's a save point. Fire extinguisher. That's on the floor. See, when I was younger, there was rumors of my high school before it got destroyed in a tornado. There are rumors that my high school was haunted, like a lot of schools do. And I remember that one of the legends was that the band room was haunted, and that a janitor saw a kid in there. And there was another urban legend about how there was a a janitor that had tried to change a light bulb in the gym and fell and died. And then if you step on the center of the gym, you'll hear somebody say, "Get off me! You're stepping on me!" But there was no record of anybody ever dying in that gym. But, I mean, there are worse places for ghosts to haunt than that old high school. Yeah, my school was destroyed by a tornado. So that is, let's watch the skeleton move. So that's a story that will, the tornado of that year. So that's a story that I will, fully reveal in Aziel's interview, but I was involved in a very massive historical storm, and my high school was destroyed, my elementary school destroyed, and 2 of my middle schools were destroyed. But yeah, it's a very long story. Sci prep room? Oh. I remember when I was in college, they tried to get me to take I think it was a 7-hour science class, or maybe a 6-hour science class. So the first 4 hours were lecture and the rest were lab. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit in one class for that amount of time. I'm sorry. We had an incident in our school senior year that me and my fellow outcasts prevented. Same year we had a derecho or Derico. Yeah, what was the incident, Fox Arts? Yeah, I don't know when Aziel's video is going to come out, but I guess the most that I could probably say is that I was involved in, Slenderman. The most that I could say is that I was involved in a very historic storm that took place in the year 2011. And Slenderman. I'm going to detention. Because the Lord knows, me being in detention was a commonplace thing that happened when I was in the 6th grade. Science prep room key found, so we can go in there now. A key that says science prep. Looks like I can use it to get into the science prep room. I don't really like it in there because I don't like medicine smells or the skeleton. throwing Carbuncle at me! I love Carbuncle! They are so cute. They're basically a Fennec Fox in Final Fantasy form. And one could argue that I somewhat resemble Carbuncle because of the shape of my... Wow, this is an outfit I haven't worn in a long time. But a little warm, but it'll do. A legend of Slender Man is also there during the day, and all the students just know how to avoid him. See, I wouldn't be surprised with how trashy the school is. Like, how mean the kids are. I would not be surprised if Slender Man was just a regular occurrence. You see, I don't know why these monsters are coming at me, because, to tell you the truth, I'm nothing special. I'm just a girl with a flashlight going to school. I'm just a small-town girl. And I'm living in a lonely world, and I took the midnight train going anywhere. Gotcha. Let's just say there would be some ghosts if it weren't for us. Oh. Eugh. Really sorry to hear that, Fox Arts. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. Took the midnight train going anywhere. I remember there was an incident when I was in the 7th grade of a girl who was giving out nicotine gum to a bunch of students. Because nicotine gum, basically what that is, from my understanding, it's like for people who want to quit smoking. So you, rather than smoking, you'll just take the nicotine via gum. So you'll chew the gum, and that'll help you get off of it. But the problem is that this girl brought in nicotine gum and was just giving it to other students as just gum. But the problem is, because it has nicotine in it, they'll still get that addictive substance within their system. Now, I'm not a scientist, and I'm not a biologist or anything like that, but I know that it can't be good to just give somebody nicotine gum. Dang, that's like a movie plot, but seriously great to hear you can... Yeah, like, and I'm really proud of you for doing something like that, Fox Arts, because all it takes is just one person to speak up with that sort of thing, and I'm really happy to hear that you prevented something that could have been much, much worse. If nobody's ever told you that. This is one thing I feel like the game could have improved upon. Rather than forcing you to choose to keep in your inventory, it just automatically use it. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, I don't mind it. It's kind of more in the line with Resident Evil, because you have to, like, go into your inventory to use all of your items anyway. So it's more like classic Resident Evil, I would say. Hallway key found. The key that says hallway... Well, no shit. The key to the hall... Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. The key to the hallway that connects the north and south buildings. It's not bad during the day, but the hallway looks really long at night. I knew a kid who drank his vape juice in a dare. Ew! Oh, that's like pure chemicals. Disgusting. Gets annoying late in the game when you have to lock. Yeah. The kid was fine, but it was quite the story. Yeah, that's so gross. See, if y'all remember the hot sauce incident, I remember there was a kid who like drank like an entire bottle of ghost pepper sauce in my lunchroom in like the 10th grade. And he was literally under the lunch table crying while sipping on milk. Where did they all come from? The skeleton really does move, and it also multiplies, apparently. So, is this, like, skeletal reproduction? Like, is there a way for these skeletons to reproduce like this? But what happens if I touch it? Am I just gonna automatically die? Could you guys... move a tick so I could get past you, please? Or... fine. Well, I'll just have you move. These bony lads and lasses need to move. I remember when I was in elementary school, I used to think I could talk to ghosts. I would tell the other kids that their great-grandmother was talking to me. I was a weird kid. We manipulated the rumor pool to get everyone to skip school that day. Some of us were forced to go, i.e. me, so got to witness the bust and arrest firsthand. Quite the orgy occurred while you were in that other room. Oh, no! Well, the skeletons... Okay, they move slightly enough to where I can move. Good lord, how many baby skeletons do we have? Like, is this the Sans fandom all over again? Like, are these just, like, many different versions of Sans that people have created? I mean, I know people get horny for Bone Man, but this is just excessive. Like, I mean, it's literally, like, what? They're ghosts, they're farting. Yeah, they are! They got boned. The sandstorm. Oh my goodness. No! There's literally enough space. Why, no. Fine, I'll go out this door. I hated science class anyway. Please let me out. I don't want to be in the science room anymore. Bone Daddy. Bone Daddy. Here, what if I just close my eyes? Will they all just, like, come towards me? Yep. But it worked. Ow! Please. At least I've got a hat on so that it didn't hurt as much, but still. Ow. I actually physically have this hat, too. This hat, my glasses, I wear every single day when I go to work. And then I also have I have this hoodie too, but it doesn't fit me anymore. I actually have two hoodies of that. I have a Half-Life 2 original hoodie, and then I have a Black Mesa hoodie that was from Half-Life Alyx Blazing. I swear, what kind of joke? I was just talking about my hoodie and my hat. Like, you're just throwing things at me. Because of you, Blaze, I am making this more expensive. You did this to me! You did this to me! It's the apocalypse. Armageddon was created not by nuclear missiles and other methods of warfare. You see, Albert Einstein predicted that it was an apocalypse of 150 rubber ducks being thrown at a literal deity, or spirit of life. I give the gift of life and now I will take it back! Because you were being mean, you threw ducks at me. Okay, back to it. I saw a carbuncle in there, and I think there was a Buster Sword that hit me too. Are you booping me like 60 different times? Okay, so let's check my journal here. What was the button for the menu? There we go. To-do list. Memories in the school. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to find the... Because it said like welcome... The sign said welcome. And I remember that it was separated, so I need to... I think it's on another floor. Machine gun boops. Go back to the whole radio thing and the spooky vibe. I have something I want to try to stream after your stream is over. You should make one with just a single duck. Yeah, I should. Just like in preparation. To this day, the incident never saw the news. It was swept under the rug because when they had to talk about several of those shading things going on. Yeah, and that's the worst thing about, like, the schools and stuff is, like, the news station I worked at, for example, because they were so focused on the money there, because the anchors brought in the money, we couldn't, like, even though we brought up, like, yeah, the anchors are consistently on illegal drugs, they are harassing us, they're taking photos of us without our consent, they are calling us names, they're making a very hostile environment, and then the boss didn't do anything about it. I also reported them to corporate HR, and nothing was done about it. Which is why I will never work for Nextstar Media ever again. I'll see what it says. But yeah, Fox Arts, I definitely can sympathize at least somewhat in that regard, where, like, you don't feel like there was a sense of justice about it, because I dealt with that when I worked at the news job. Do you want to hear the third rumor? Yeah, what kind of ghost is it? Don't stand in front of the big mirror by the hallway on the second floor. A big hand will come out and drag you in. Okay, let's go stand by the mirror. Anyone else want to get dragged away? Well, well, okay then. Thank you for letting me know that right in front of the freaking mirror. Teacher's Note 3 found. Notes written by a teacher. Looks like it's written about a student who's trying to find the school's 7 wonders. What happens if you see all of them? Oh yeah, that would be my third cousin once removed. Big hand. Looks like the hallway's locked. Hallway key. What was it? Teacher's Note 2. Okay, my dyslexia. Sometimes with my dyslexia, I just don't even read the number. It only came to light last year that one of the math teachers was a what now? I only see him every time I look in the mirror. I just high-five him and he goes away. I'm not familiar with that word. No, but, again, we're kind of, talking about, school trauma and stuff, but, whenever I was in school, there was, a tech, because we had laptops instead of textbooks, so, one of the tech people, one of the people who, did, technology stuff for the student laptops, was arrested because he had, underage photos of some of the girls, some of the students. And then there was another teacher that was arrested for sexual relations with an underage student. So yeah, it was not a good school to go to. But I'll leave that negativity in the past. Let's enjoy our adventure. This is the place I remembered. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, that's yeah, I now get what that means. I should have dropped. It's short for something else. I should have dropped something around here. It's locked. I have to find a way to get in. Crawling in my crawl. These crawls, they will not crawl. Yeah, Big, suplex the door. Just take the door out with your suplexing skills. I hope you don't mind, the main character needs to take a dump. Okay, we're going into this one then. Okay, what about this one? That's a long stall, sheesh. It won't open. Yeah, the last stall won't open. Okay, why don't we climb above or under the stall then? Why is this specific stall the one that we can't get into? Yeah, just imagine, you just go to the bathroom and then that whole, you have this much empty space. Not exactly wheelchair accessible. Yeah, they need to be fined for, lack of accessibility for the disabled. It won't open. Okay. Well, obviously that stall has something to do with it, but we can't open it yet. Imagine trespassing into an abandoned school and you gotta go take a dump. Or, I would rather go into a porta potty, and I hate porta potties. I'd rather go there than go into a haunted school. It's at least the porta potty, the most risk that I have is smelling something that no human being should smell. Whereas in the school, I'll be like, I'm all fine and dandy, and then suddenly Slender Man appears with a scythe and kills me with my pants down. So, obviously I would rather take the awful smells than the chance of Slender Man nibbling my giblets, if you know what I mean. Maybe that's where all the shit in the comes from, trespassers. It's It's like whenever somebody says, comes over to your house and they're like, oh, do you have a bathroom? It's like, no, we shit in the sink. Yes, of course we have a bathroom. Oh, there is a phone. They're trying to reach me about my car's extended warranty that I don't have. Great, Scott. I'm feeling a little hyper tonight, if you haven't noticed. Why is there a payphone in here? I can tell who isn't calling to check on you. Your in-game dad. Just like my real dad. There are 2 keys. Art room key and a music room key. Insert a coin to make a call? Yes. I left a message on my home phone. It's like, Dad, please come get me. I'm at the school and I'm being chased by monsters. You're what now, honey? I'm being chased by monsters! Oh, yeah, there's the map right here. Why is that... Why isn't that specific classroom covered in blood? Okay, so we got the art room and the music key, so I think that's on another floor, but let me check and see what that room was specifically. That's why it's empty, yeah, because it's covered in the blood of their enemies. Yeah, if I remember correctly, like, I know that in some Japanese schools, they have, if I recall, they actually have, like sinks in the hallway. So, like, they can wash their hands in the hallway and stuff. Like, it's a really interesting design philosophy for their schools. Okay. Bent pushpin found. A pushpin with a golden needle that's been bent. It doesn't look like it can be used anymore. I should keep it. It'd be bad if someone stepped on it. Why are we concerned about somebody stepping on it when all the kids have been torturing us this whole time, and the school is filled with monsters? Oh, hey, look, artwork. This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza? Oh, God, that got me. How can you sit there and eat pizza? The school is full of monsters. Drop the art room key. How did you drop it? It was in your backpack. How incompetent are you? Did you have your zipper open and when he scared me, you just dropped it? No, no, no. We're going back out and grabbing it. Like, we're evading that scythe and we're... No! Child, you have failed me. Also, we got a piano that's probably going to eat us, if Mario 64 is any indication. There's another note on the floor. I'll see what it says. Everyone seems so interested in the 7 Wonders. Come on, tell me the next one. I'll tell you the 4th today. At night when no one's around, you hear music from the music room. If you go in to look, the piano will eat you up. Eat you up? Really? Do pianos have mouths? I should stay away from there. Ah, the music room. Luckily I have this art room key that I don't need for this. Ah, crap, drops the key. It's part of the exchange diary. Nope. I'm not gonna get eaten by a sentient freaking piano. There's another note on the floor. And no art room key. I'll see what it says. It's the Super Mario... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. The 5th rumor is the bathroom ghost Hanako. She cries in the girls' bathroom on the north building's 2nd floor. She wants a friend. I never want to run into her, but I do feel sorry for her. If she wasn't a ghost, we could have been friends. Whatever you do, don't ever say you'll play with her. Besides, you have me, right? Yeah. Hey, what grade are you in? Let's hang out during lunch. So obviously these are like notes they're passing each other within class. But at the same time, it's like, why don't they just talk to each other? Okay, so we've got a bathroom, 2 classrooms on this floor. And I hope you're having a good time, Cranberry. Like, this game is really great. I feel like I'm gonna get stuck at some points, but I'm having a good time with it. Like, I hope that, I'm not frustrating you too much with my lack of direction and my hyperactivity. I got an achievement. Walked 10,000 steps. They're not in the classroom at the same time. Like, one student will write one note and leave it, and then the other student will come in later, see the note, like an early form of text. Oh, yeah. Ah, Slender Man! Can you give me my art key back, please? Because I know you still have it. Oh, wait. I have to run. Sorry, I didn't know that you wanted to eat my face and slice me up with your scythe and maybe do horrendous things with your tentacles, but I thought I'd seen all your outfits. Well, this is another one. And also, there's going to be 3 more coming soon. I'm currently, after the stream, I'm probably going to go message the person to get the other outfits ported over, but you'll be able to see more. Yep, but this is actually my original outfit. So this is probably the only connection that I still have, obviously besides the people that I worked with on that old channel. This is still the only connection that I have to my previous Sona. Because my outfit looked like this. It was a Black Mesa hoodie with a hat and glasses. Only connection that I have left, but it's okay. Like, I like it. I think it's better if I don't tell you exactly where to go. A big part of this game is exploring and finding things out on your own, but I'm happy to give advice when you need it. But by all means, experience this in your way. The school map is posted. Okay, Slender Man's coming down the hallway again, so I'm gonna go check and see if I can go into these classrooms. No. You're out of touch. I'm out of time. Oh, looks like Slender Man's had enough. Slindy, can I please walk past you? No. No. Oh, I can just walk around him. I'll mostly chime in if a little bit, but if I see you get overly frustrated, if I see you trying to do something that will greatly frustrate you, I'll give you a gentle nudge in the right direction. It's much appreciated. Thank you. And I really appreciate you, Cranberry, and everyone looking out for me. Because I tend to, like, something that I struggle with is expressing my anger and frustration in a healthy way. I try to, like, play it off as, like, entertainment, but sometimes, like, I do get a little frustrated at games, but I try not to be that way too much. Is that actually literally Slender Man? It looks like him, like 100% looks like Slender Man with a scythe. Okay, I can't do anything in this bathroom. Yo, Slindy, can I get a little privacy, please, yo? Like, I mean, we gotta use the bathroom, too. But honestly, with all the hazards that I'm experiencing here with, like, ghosts and demons and spirits and what have you that are out to get me, I will say, with the fact that this school is still in operation regardless of all the things that happen, and I imagine like a parent-teacher conference that takes place at night, or like some school event where like they're doing like a sports like dinner or something where they're in the cafeteria and everyone's after school at like 9 o'clock at night or something. Yeah, they'd have to deal with this. And the sad thing is, my old school probably would still be functioning even with all of these troubles. Because it's like, oh, we've got all this money that we don't know what to do with. Yeah, we need to keep the school open regardless of the casualties. Yeah, you could say that I have a lot of salt related to my experience within public school. It's like literal Satan could be among the school, and my school would still stay open. Yeah, I have a question for you. Hi, Goosebumps. How are you today? What's your question? They're in the stall that was locked. The lights went off. I need to turn on my flashlight. And spook. Oh, hello. Welcome, welcome. I believe that is the Latin Piano Prince. Welcome, welcome, Raiders. I am Eno. I am a spirit. I am a multi-streamer, so I stream lots of different things. Currently, I'm playing Yomawari Lost in the Dark. And what were you streaming, Latin Piano Prince? Welcome, all Raiders. I am a furry VTuber, but I'm also a radio voice, so if you need any advertisements done, I do those too. But welcome, welcome, everybody. Finishing ad. Oh, I'm so sorry about the ads. Yeah, worst possible time. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for the raid. Welcome, Latin Piano Prince and your community. Welcome, welcome. As I said, I am Eno. I am a variety streamer. I do a lot of different things. I'm also a radio voice, so if you need any advertisements done, I can do those too. Currently, we're playing Yomawari Lost in the Dark, which is a horror game that was recommended to me by my friend and mod Cranberry. So stick around for some spooks, for some spooks, rather. We're doing some Kingdom Hearts and using my piano as a controller. Awesome! Hey, that is... Oh, hello! That's another familiar face. Yeah, I was actually beat Kingdom Hearts 2 in my last stream. Kingdom Hearts 2, first time I've ever played it, incredible game. Like, I absolutely loved Kingdom Hearts 2. I played Kingdom Hearts 1 before that. That was a 10 out of 10 for me. But Kingdom Hearts 2 was easily a 15 out of 10. I loved that game so much. And to answer your question, Goosebumps, I do play VR chat. I had you on a stream once during Christmas time. But hey, there's a familiar face. Bear, I believe you were in another stream of mine. I don't remember what it... Maybe the name is familiar. But again, welcome every Raider. And what were you guys playing? What were you doing? Or Kingdom Hearts with the controller, piano. That's right. My short-term memory is about as good as a goldfish with... That's a hand. Play with me! Came in with one of the Yan raid support. Yeah, Yan is an incredible streamer. They're an amazing person. Oh, thank you for the follow, Latin Piano Prince. Welcome to the stream. Play with me, she says. But do we play with her? I don't want to. We stand horror games. We stand horror games. Play with me. No, I don't want to play. Oh, another raid! Welcome, Wiz! Hello, my friend. Can I get a shout out for Wiz? So I'm not going to go forward just yet because I know Wiz is not the biggest fan of horror games, so I don't want to scare him. But welcome, Wiz. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the shout out for Wiz because I want to show you my dragon avatar. Will you be on VR chat tomorrow because I'm getting my dragon avatar green and red? Probably not. I usually, because tomorrow I'm working very late. I work till 10 tomorrow. But when I'm online, usually that's a good time to request an invite off of me. Usually I'm with a private party, but I mean, if I'm just not doing anything, you're more than welcome to come say hi. But Wiz, how was your GameCube stuff? I saw that you were doing GameCube repair, and you got one of them working really well, so how'd that go? Oh, the library key. A key that says library. Our school library has a lot of bookshelves. It's kind of like a maze. So you're basically describing every library ever. I believe I do, Goosebumps. I think your name in-game was Teen Titans, if I remember correctly. It's another note on the floor. You want an orange GameCube, or you've wanted an orange GameCube forever. Yeah, I saw that photo that you posted where, it had all this water damage and stuff, but then you took the internals out, and it was completely fine. The sixth rumor is about the library's cursed books. If you touch them, ghosts will follow you around. You better not touch any strange books. I'm getting tired of talking about the Seven Wonders. Let's talk about something else. It's part of the exchange diary. I've written notes in class before. In fact, I actually... there was an incident where I was in the 6th grade, because my 6th grade experience was not great. It was actually really awful. But there was a time where I was writing notes in class in detention, and I got brought up to the assistant principal's office, and they... because the school treated every little thing like that so horribly, like, I nearly got taken out in handcuffs because they just were so horrible with the treatment that they gave the students that, like, they treated me like I was some horrible person and was going to take me out in handcuffs for writing notes in detention. Like, we're kids! And it's not like the note was like it was just like me talking to a friend. It's not like the note said, like, I'm gonna do, like, this, and that to the school. No. Like, because I was in detention and sent up to the office, they assumed, like, that I was a terrible person. But yeah, it was a bad situation. So we got the library key, so let me go upstairs, because I don't know which floor the library is on. Yeah, so you're learning a lot about my negative school experiences throughout this. So, okay, so the music room. So I think the library is either... I think it's on the bottom floor? But how well do your GameCubes work, Wiz? Like, was it working pretty well? Okay, that's the art room. So... let's try the next floor. Okay, so the library is at the end of this hallway, but I have to get through Slender Man in order to do so. Because having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. I took a bit to get the mod working. I had to shorten the wires. What exactly did you do to it? Did you just repair and clean it up, or did you add something new to it? I'll have to shorten the other modded cube wires too. Well, remember, Goosebumps, whenever I'm not online on VR chat, it won't show my profile, but yeah, like, on Christmas time, I let you into the stream, and then we played a little bit, and I gave you a hug. Yeah, I always remember when I give my fans hugs. I'll have to yeah, so I clean check repairs, then mod them. Oh, mod chip. So, like, what specifically does that mod chip entail? Does it, like, make it to where it runs in, like, HDMI? Or is, like, what... I'm actually interested. Probably gonna fall asleep here soon, but I'm watching you until then. I love you, Eno. Oh, and I love you too, little sis. Hey, what better way to fall asleep than your older sibling spirit speaking calmly and softly, and also a little bit hectic whenever I run into Slender Man. Oh, library. The lock opened. I still have my library card from when I was a preteen. I wonder if it still works. Because the public library, like, that I went to back then, is in a different building, so I wonder if it's still valid. Or if I still have any books that I never turned in. No, I threw the rock by accident. No. But yeah, this is definitely, like, the 90s, because I'm looking at these computer monitors, and it's like, yeah, that's 90s. There's a book on the floor. It might be one of the cursed books that the diary mentioned. The mod chip enables custom firmware so it can run things from an SD card. Nothing relaxes me like yours and tasty streams. And hey, like, I'm really glad that my soft voice and my cute appearance can help with that. Because I'm giving back to you all of the goodwill that you've given to me, Katie. I know that we don't have anything in as far as, like, emotes and chat go, but can I get some head pats or hugs for Creepy Kato? The mod chip enables custom firmware so it can run things from an SD card. And the GameCube has a native digital port, so it's just an adapter to use HDMI. Cool! Ah! Cranberry! I'm focused. I'm focused. I should be careful which books I pick up. Okay, so don't. So pick up the book. No. No! No, 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 no. Ah! Close my eyes as I'm getting hit with the ducks. Eliminated 5 or more ectoplasmic monsters. Yes, I did it! But at the same time, I'm getting hit with ducks. How many? Okay, so that's 150 ducks the first time, then the 150 the second time, then 150 the third time. How many ducks have been thrown at me? I don't know. I don't do this math. I'm just getting hit with ducks everywhere. It doesn't hurt. It's just annoying because I have to look at the floor, and then there's all over the place. So when I get up, my tail's gonna hit all the ducks, and it's just gonna be a mess. Like, what am I gonna do with all this rubber and plastic? Man, am I gonna melt it down and like sell it back to the company? I want to pick up this book. Eat them. Carbuncle! I love Carbuncle. Like, anytime you throw Carbuncle at me, I start to smile because I love Carbuncle. Yeah, duck you, Blaze. Duck you very hard. Oh, Fui, I don't have a sub anymore, so I can't send the heart Eno back. Oh, well, hey. In your honor, I will send the hearts. There you go. I can also give you the PNG file, so if you want to use it as one of your emotes in your Discord server, you can do that too. Ectoplasm. Didn't I kill an enemy that was called Ectoplasm in Castlevania? Yes! Let's see. Oh, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gifted sub to Katie Cranberry. Now they have the emote. Now you can use the heart. I need to talk to Sarah about making some more emotes. Because I would love to have some more. Because Sarah's art style is adorable. Because Sarah, also known as Basilberry, is my graphic designer. And she has done so much. She did all of the banner artwork. She did all of the emotes. She is an absolute superstar. And if you ever need like commission work done, she is the person to go to. Do you plan on playing more of the Yomawari series? I can't really give an estimation just yet, just because like I really love what I'm seeing so far. But it's kind of like with Castlevania. Like, I love Symphony of the Night, but I can't really guarantee that I'll play another Castlevania game soon. However, I mean, I never say never, because it is very possible that I could play this in the future. More of the series in the future. I really want to get to a consistent time schedule where, like these days I'll stream, and that way I can play more. Because I want to get to a point where, like, my health is good enough to where I can actually stream for extended periods of time. So, like, I could do 8-hour streams instead of 4, or, like, maybe 5 or 6-hour streams instead of 4. Because that way I'll be able to play more than just one game per stream. I'll be able to play multiple. Have you played Mortuary Assistant? That one is spooky. No, but I have seen a VR chat version of that. And I'm scared to go in there because it scares me. It is very spooky. Like, mortuaries, like... And morgues, like, those scare me. Student council room. Go to the student council room. No, I do not want to exit the game. I was in student council once, when I was in the 3rd grade. One of the stories about a person who climbed up a tall tree, but slipped off and arrived somewhere like Atlantis. It's a story that all the children in this town, so basically Alice in Wonderland. I also didn't want him to start with Yomawari 1 because that one is extremely frustrating and it lacks the polish and difficulty balance that was introduced later in the series. I think the only reason that I'm doing, like, as well as I am right now is because I have familiarity with games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Because Resident Evil and Silent Hill aren't really like jump scare scary. Like Resident Evil's more body horror, but Silent Hill is like a mixture of both. I really like Silent Hill because it's not jump scary horror. It makes you feel unease, and you're just like it's unnerving. It's scary, like legitimately scary. Because the thing with jump scare horror, while it has its place, jump scares mostly just what they do is they play on your human instinct, because human instinct is you hear a loud noise, you see a scary thing, you're gonna jump. And they build up to the jump scares, and then they just kind of calm you down for a bit, and then they build up to the next jump scare. That makes sense. I was meaning to ask it. Silent Hill Homecoming made me pee when I was younger. Wasn't that the one that was for the Wii? I hated the hammerhead guys. Yeah, I think I have Silent Hill Homecoming, but I've never played it. I'll see what it says. You don't want to hear about the last rumor anymore? Nobody in my class believes me. They said to go check them myself. Let's check the 7th rumor together, then. We can use a spirit board in the... That's a red flag right away. We can use a spirit board in the empty classroom on the 2nd floor. Are you sure? Really? Yeah. Besides, I think playing around at school during nighttime will be fun! Great, that sounds like fun dare. Let's go. It's part of the exchange diary. I played it on emulator a while back and it was still grossed out. Yeah, like, Silent Hill 2 has a lot of goofy dialogue, but it has a really amazing atmosphere. It's legitimately, like, Silent Hill is just scary to think about. Because Silent Hill is basically hell. Like, you're literally stuck in this town that's, like, after a post-apocalyptic event, and all of the monsters are based off of, like, your own personality traits and fears. The movie made me sick. Yeah, the movie was pretty gross, too, because there's a scene where Pyramid Head, like, literally rips the skin off of a lady. And I think the Silent Hill movie was kind of underrated. I just didn't like some of the things they did with it. But it was still, like, it's kind of like whenever you get a movie-based game, like, you can still appreciate it. Like, I like the Silent Hill movies the same way I like the Resident Evil films with Mila Jovovich. It's like, I understand that they're kind of doing, like, and with the on Uppercut. Yeah, like, I like them the same way I like the Resident Evil movies. Like, they're doing their own take, and they're not trying to be canon to the series. But I appreciate that they're trying to go for a wider audience. But they're still kind of, sort of respecting the source material. Unlike Halo Season 1. Like, Halo Season 1 had its ups and downs, but I really feel like they did not portray the Master Chief in a really good way. Okay, so I think it's on the 2nd floor. Yomawari 1 has some chase scenes where the timing is so precise and difficult that people end up getting mad and quitting the whole series over it. So I thought this one was a better one for Eno to start with. And you see, what I really like, Cranberry, is that I'm playing a game that you really enjoy. It's kind of like when I played Star Fox SNES for the first time. Like, I'm a big Star Fox fan, but I've never played the original. So it was kind of like, it was nice to get to experience a game that was close to your heart. And then just literally like a few months later, I had Estelle Ellis, the voice of Crystal, on the stream. And I'm actually in talks with Estelle right now to do a belief coding session and to help a friend of mine out. Star Fox Adventures Forever, exactly. And I share my adventures in VR chat with Estelle fairly regularly too, so I like to keep her updated on the ongoings within my realm. Stairfax temperatures. Teacher's Note 3 found. Notes written by a teacher. It's about a boy who suddenly stopped coming to school. But I kind of know how he feels, because I'm also scared of school. No kidding. When your school is filled with demons and spirits and monsters and stuff, and hands that are up on the window like that, I mean, I'd be scared to come back to school too. Ah, this. It's the empty classroom's key. So the one that was covered in blood. Now I can go into the classroom from my memory. It's really interesting, though, how different my recommendations are from much of your community. Like, this is much different from Kingdom Hearts and Castlevania. And it's surprising, too. Like, it's a surprising one. There's another note on the floor. Because, like, this game is, like, legitimately scary, and it's not something that I would have expected you to really be into, Cranberry. But, I mean, like, looks to be deceiving, of course, because after all, like, I've got my cute appearance, but I have a deep radio voice, and I, like, even though my model is female, and I identify as gender fluid, I have a deep radio voice, and I like to do advertisements. I'm sorry. Sorry for what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, please leave, please leave. Didn't we promise to play together and we finally got to meet face to face? What a bore. Hey, you. The one reading this right now. Now you get to play with me. No, but why? There's Slender Man right there. What are you doing? Are they talking to me or are they talking to the character? Because either way, you scammed me. Now I'm running from Slender Man with a sight. Then I gotta, you know what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom to escape. Or no. I'm gonna go downstairs, or upstairs, downstairs, upstairs. We're going upstairs. We are objectively upstairs. Okay, so 3rd floor. Okay, so it's floor down. It's also reflective of the many interests shared within the community. Yeah, and that's something that I really love, is I get to see, like, what everyone's interested in. And, because, like, I see, like, a lot of your gaming tastes, Cranberry, are really awesome. Like, you're into, like, Toho, Star Fox, stuff like that. And then you're introducing a horror game series that I never knew about before. And I really like this. Like, this is really fun because it reminds me of Silent Hill and Resident Evil. And I'm talking more like the classic style Resident Evil, like the Spencer Mansion from the first game. And it's just really cool to see, like, what everyone's into. Like, I wouldn't have really given Kingdom Hearts that much of a second thought. Like, yeah, I saw the appeal of it before, but then when I played Kingdom Hearts 1, I loved it. And I played Kingdom Hearts 2, and I loved it even more. So now I'm a fan. Water break as you're about to enter a challenging part. Okay. And not only that, you're getting me into this game, so you might make me a fan of this. Because with streaming this, it's a win-win. For me and for everybody else. Here, I'll stretch this. Hopefully I don't, like, contort. Yep, there I go. So it's a win-win. Because I get to experience games that you're into, and I also get to clear something out of my backlog, too. So it's a win-win. This part isn't absurdly difficult, but might take a few tries. Get ready for a decent challenge, but I'm sure you can handle it. As long as it's not Ansem from Kingdom Hearts 1, we are all good in the neighborhood. There's a spirit board on the table. Should I use an old coin to play with it? So if I remember correctly, in Japan, they don't use Ouija boards like we do in the West. I believe it's called Kokori-san. So you essentially, instead of talking with a specific spirit, you talk with Kokori-san, who is I believe a trickster kami, and it's basically the same thing, like use a coin rather than a planchette. So it's basically just the Asian Ouija board, or specifically Japanese Ouija board. Spirit board, spirit board. L E T. Let me guess, let's play. You don't have to finish your sentence there, Spirit Board. I know what you're saying. Slindy! Ah! Oh my god. Why am I in a room with bones? Oh no. I am so boned right now. Okay, so if I move the bones over here... that should give me a free path here. Oh no, it's the mirror! It's the mirror! Fuck. Who puts a large mirror in the middle of a classroom? Like, what kind of a psychopath or a maniac would do something like that? So, get them in the center here. Okay. And then if I move over here, that'll give me a path forward. A really vain teacher. Yeah, that's true. Okay. Woof. Oh, great, a piano. Piano Man! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I have no stamina. No! No! Oh. Oh. What? No. This is like a game of Pac-Man. Why is the Mona Lisa with eyes bleeding with a smiley face? What the? And for any JoJo fans, don't let Yoshikage Kira anywhere near this place. Oh. Oh. Oh, Slindy, no! 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 Damn it. Oh, it's a gauntlet? I have to go through the entire thing? No. Okay. Bones. Bones. Hand. Wait for the hand. Run. That one. Bit of a gauntlet, but each try you'll get better. Yeah. Just let my stamina get back up. Alright, let these literal head busts chase me. Okay. Alright, what's next? Okay, so that's an insta-kill if I step on one of those. Okay. So I know what to avoid now. See, Mr. Toothy Grin, I've got your tricks figured out! And you know what? I'll say it. Tricks are for kids. Well, actually, no. Tricks are not for kids because you can't tell me that a 6-pack of yogurt or a 4-pack of yogurt and an entire box of cereal you can't share with the rabbit. Like, these kids are just being greedy. Those are family size for a reason. What, you're gonna tell me, like, all the kids are gonna just eat all the tricks? Like, and it's tricks are for kids whenever, like, the bunny is literally the mascot of the tricks? Damn it. Okay. Yep, I got juiced by the ectoplasm. Okay, so I'm gonna go for that one first. Then this one. That way I can just evade. There we go. And the next one is the room with the lady with blood on the floor. Come on, lad. Literally sitting there, blocking my entrance. Come on. Okay. They fear the light. Ah, I did it! Okay, so don't step on the light things. No, 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 you've got to be kidding me! Ah, oh, come on! That should have been the end of it. Like, now you're literally just, like, padding the fucking gauntlet. Yeah, but that was actually legitimately dumb. Yeah, kick my ass again, go through the cutscene. I swear this girl, like, runs out of stamina, like, literally after walking 2 inches. Your fight or flight. Like, literally, you should have your adrenaline pumping that keeps you running. Yeah, if I get frustrated, I'll let you know. I'm fine right now. No, 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 come on, come on! Okay, I need to take a break, because that is fucking bullshit. I wasn't close, like, I was not. It's just they had to put in this unnecessary fucking gauntlet. Oh, great. The path is still blocked. See, it reminds me of that meme from the first Scary Movie, where it's like, It's Shorty going, run, bitch! Run! That's what I'm thinking. Like, this bitch needs to run! She runs out of stamina after like 2 seconds. When you're scared, you should run. But you refuse to run. You walk like you run like you literally have, like, you don't have any muscles in your legs. Okay, come on. Why isn't it doing anything? It's literally not letting me do it. Do I have to have the stupid flashlight on? Yeah, sorry, Cranberry, this is just really dumb. Okay, I'll take a break, and, give me just a minute, chat. I'm gonna take a quick breather, just kind of relax a little bit, and then we'll get back to it. Yeah, because I'm not, like, mad or anything, I just need to take a breather and, like, reevaluate my strategy. But yeah, I'll be okay. Just give me just a few minutes. Okay, let's give this another shot. Yeah, but just to vent just a tiny bit, I think that is a really dumb mechanic that you have to have the flashlight on, otherwise you can't interact with something. Like, I'm calm now, but I just think that is a really stupid mechanic. It's like you can't see it if the flashlight's not on. Are you fucking kidding me? It'd be okay if it just let me do it from that checkpoint, but it forces me to come back all the way here. Get your stamina up. Like, literally, your adrenaline should be pumping to the point that you will hurt yourself if you don't stop running. Oh my god, run! There we go. Ah, please let that be the end. Oh, dear God. What happened? Is the spirit gone? Well, they said goodbye. And they set the spirit board on fire. This is a translucent marble. This marble, I've seen the sunset. Right, this was mine from back then. Thank you, Cranberry. Yeah, I didn't mean to get like as mad as I got. It's just that was very dumb. Like it was a challenge, but I in the moment I make complaints that aren't valid. Okay, let's take a look at what the translucent marble has to say. Mookie! It's fine. I know there's some parts here, especially the boss battles that are going to frustrate you. All we'll do our best to mentally is prepare you for it, but some frustration would be inevitable as you learn the system. I just got a Pokeball thrown at me. Hello, I think that's Nikki Akira. Thank you for throwing a Pokeball at me. It's best to simply acknowledge your negative emotions when they come up. That's the best way to deal with them. Yeah. Hello. How are you today? I got a Pokeball thrown at me. Oh no, Moogie went inside. This old building hasn't been used in a long time. I don't really want to go in. But I have to get Moogie. Yeah, and I think also another thing is that I can. I got off of it. Another thing is that like I'm honest about how I feel. Like I don't try to like hide it. Like I'll let you know when I'm starting to get frustrated. It is weird to lose stamina very quickly when close to spirit. There's no real good explanation for that. Yeah, I think it's just the problem that I had was that like I was running out of stamina way too quickly, and it's like in that situation, your fight or flight response would override like your natural desire to just stop. Like it would keep you going to the point that your body would honestly hurt itself. Moogie wasn't back here. Well, how do you know? You didn't even see where they went. They went into a big hole in the building. How do you know they're not in that direction? What do you mean? Yeah, that is a valid complaint, yeah. Huh? There's someone here. So it'll never change the fact that you need to deal with it somehow. Yeah. Yeah, see, I was right! I wasn't lying! Because can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish right now. Right, I remember now. I went into that building chasing after Moogie. I should know that girl. But something's not right. I don't think I talked to her back then. I have to try harder to remember. I should go home for now. Save. Well, I think that's a good stopping point, I would say. We're at the 3 hour, 30-minute mark. But before I do that, is there anything that anyone has for the community showcase tonight? It's not necessary. It's not like an all. It's not an every stream thing. But if anybody has anything they'd like to show off real quick, I'd be more than happy to do that to kind of like give a relaxing end to a really fun game, but still frustrating at bits. Because I may be a spirit, but I have a human form and I have human emotions. So frustration will happen with me. So no worries. Like I try not to like make it like when I know when my limit gets to the point where I have to literally step away, and the only time that has ever happened was when I got mad at Ansem. That was the only time I've ever gotten so mad I had to step away. But if there's anything anyone wants to show off real quick, I'd be more than happy to. If not, I will go ahead and call it here. I'll give a few seconds just in case anyone has anything to show off. If not, like I said, we'll call it here and then we'll pick it up next time. Which I think next stream will either be Chrono Trigger or I was planning on doing a Zelda stream, like a Legend of Zelda, the original Legend of Zelda, because I've never played it. Well, I've played it, but I've never beaten it. And I wanted to do that for my aunt because that's her other favorite game next to Final Fantasy VI. There's one part of the game that I feel is especially frustrating. I'll brace you that when it gets there. And I appreciate that much, very, very much, because I definitely will need all the preparation I can get for ridiculousness. But yeah, nothing so far. Okay, so if that's the case, I will go ahead and raid out the stream. Let's see who I can raid out to today. So it looks like Ava is streaming. Ava is another bunny. They are very sweet. They are they them. And they are really wonderful to talk to. And yeah, I'm going to complete the game, so it's not just me trying it out. And I much appreciate you for recommending it to me, Cranberry. So we are going to raid out to Ava. Show them your love and support. They will take care of you. They are very comforting to be around. Their voice is extremely comforting to me, anyway. And well, I'll be seeing you all in the next stream. So bye bye, everyone.